stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
That's what a lot of y'all word, cuz. Y'all word ass people. I'm tired of that shit.
Hey, y'all know the king back. I'm the realest one in it, put my city on my back. Ain't nobody left to put this city on the map. Plus y'all know I'm hotter than them boys in the trap. Still live above the law, still got it on my lap. I hear a lot of talking, but I hear a lot of cap. Came in the gang with money, I don't even gotta rap. Boy, you better ask your chick the way I got her running back. OMG, OMG, oh my God. Musta lost service cause you ain't got bars. You know I'm real arrogant because I'm unflawed. Tell them boys, man,
can't nobody pull up with the squad.
Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law, grab a back, break a jaw. Good Lord, man, we ain't even got a bet cause I got them all losing. Don't say it with your chest, so I don't gotta do it. Big D, yeah, I'm blessed, yeah, I got them all choose. Walked in with a check and grab your chick by the booty. Tequila got me vibing, I ain't popping no pill. Cause most these boys junkies and I gotta keep it real. Name your girl hospital, cause that throat ill. Don't be texting my phone, that type of smoke will get you killed. Better do your homework, I ain't calling no cop. Ask the last boy that tried, ran that boy up out his sock. Everybody think it's sweet till them bullets start to pop. Even on a cold day, I'll make a block get hot. OMG, OMG, oh my God. Musta lost service cause you ain't got bars. You know I'm real arrogant because I'm unflawed. Tell them boys, man,
can't nobody pull up with the squad.
Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law,
nobody
grab a back, break a jaw. Good Lord, man,
can't nobody pull up with the squad.
Oh my God, get the strap, fuck a law,
nobody
grab a back, break a jaw. Good Lord, man,
can't nobody pull up with the squad. Can't nobody pull up with the squad.
They ain't want me then, now they show love.
And she want me to hit it from the back. Know I'm on the way with that thing on my lap. Your man come home, I'ma knock him off the map. Better be cool, cause I'm down to catch a hat. Got the cup feel, so you know it's going down. Riding down the E-way, seat on recline. She texts where you at, girl, you know I'm a rhyme. I ain't sharing no low, keep it on my mind. Gotta creep slow when you're beating down the road. Tall, light skin, skinny, tatted with the gold. She tryna get close, said she knew me from before. Every girl want the king, but you already know.
Back then they ain't want me, I was riding solo slow. Now they tryna pull up, said they knew me from the flow. Back then they ain't want me, I was riding solo slow. Back then they ain't want me, I was riding solo slow. Now they tryna pull up, said they knew me from before. I was steady grinding, trunk beating down the road. Back then they ain't want me, now they love the way I glow. Back then they ain't want me, I was riding solo slow. Now they tryna pull up, say they knew me from before.
I was putting that drink in my cup, in the cut like, man, hold up. I was sitting back smoking in my truck. She was ready soon as I pulled up. I was riding through the city real slow. Had to turn the music down real low. I was strapped cause you know my city crazy. I'm on point even though your boy faded. Hold on. My dog just threw up all over my goddamn floor. I'm talking about all over. Give me a second, y'all.
the fuck out of my room. Get out. Get out. Get out of my room. Get out. That's it. Go to the cave. Go to the cave. Go to your cave. Go to your cave. Get out. Go to your cave. Go to your cave. Fuck that. Hell. Fucked up my whole goddamn life, man. Fucking shit, bro. Fucking disgusting as fuck. Fuck, man. Give me a second, y'all. Man, 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 man. Man, 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 man. God. It's ridiculous, bro. I can't catch no fucking break. I can't catch no break, y'all. I can't catch no fucking break. The fuck did you eat, bro? Oh, God, this is fucking disgusting. The fuck is this? The fuck is this, bro? Oh, man. Give me a second, y'all. This shit nasty as fuck. One second, y'all. Hold on. Almost done. One second. Wash my hands. Hold on. Hold on. Damn. I know y'all fucking lying, man. I know you fucking lying. I'm talking about this fucked up my whole life, man. This. You can't come back in my shit no more. You can't come back in my shit no more. That's the last time. You can't come back in my shit no more. All right, we back, man. God damn, my bad, y'all. Shit. We back, man. Fuck. We good. Y'all can hear me? We good. It is what it is. No, I don't need no fucking gloves, nigga. It's fucking a dog throw it, bro. What the fuck? I don't need no fucking gloves. Just wash your hands when you're done. What the fuck? Anyway. Let's see. We good, y'all? All right, we good. All right. Anyway, we back. Hey, no, I'm Tone Bot. No, I'm Tone Bot. No, I'm Tone Bot. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, no, I'm Tone Bot. Ratchettv. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, right about now, we got to chop it up about this Hernandez Govan situation, man. What the fuck is going on with Govan? We got to chop it up about Govan. Govan seems to be having a horrible week, a week and a half. The last week and a half has not been good to Hernandez Govan if you've been living under a rock. you know that I interviewed with Jose Govan. I said Jose Govan. Think about Jose Bodega. Motherfucking Hernandez Govan. Look, what do y'all got these Mexican names for? What does everybody got these goddamn weird ass Mexican names for? Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. All right. My bad, y'all. Started live. My dog, he threw up. I don't know what it was, like chunky. It wasn't even no fucking liquid. He just threw up like, I don't know. I think he ate some dog food and he just upset his damn stomach. So it was just some little chunky ass little bits in my goddamn carpet that I had to get out. But as you can see, we're good. All right. But anyway, so salute to the dogs. They got put up. Fuck that. Y'all not finna ruin my life tonight. I already see where this is going, and we cool. So just get y'all butts on in y'all bed, and we gonna be cool. Like we be cool. They said, fuck Govan. He pretty much admitted he was there for the setup, but he definitely leaving some shit out. They couldn't get him because he had no trial, but he definitely knew long live Dolph. Well, that's the thing. I interviewed with him. It wasn't the Wednesday that just passed. It was the Wednesday before that. We interviewed on a Wednesday. It's almost been 2 weeks now. So it's been like a little over a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Wednesday it'll be 2 weeks. So when I interviewed with him, I kept telling y'all, this interview was who's seen the Hernandez Govan Ratchettv interview? If you've seen it, drop the gems. If you have not seen it, drop the eyeballs. If you've seen the Hernandez Govan Ratchettv interview, drop the gems in the chat. If you have not, drop the eyeballs. I feel like we haven't been live. Like I haven't like been on camera with y'all on live in a long ass time. I feel like I have just really been slipping. And y'all, we finna bid farewell to this room, y'all. We finna retire it. I don't know how many lives we got left, but I can tell y'all it's coming to a screeching halt with this room right here, man. I've enjoyed it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've enjoyed it. So I want y'all to say farewell to this room. This is probably gonna be the last live we do like this in this room. So with that being said, it's coming to an end, gang. And we're gonna be in a different atmosphere. We're moving in different places. The platform is changing. We're growing. We gotta do better things. So we're moving on up. And yeah, this room is getting retired, man. This is my forever YouTube game room. But yeah, this is it, bro. So salute to this room right here, man. It's been epic, and I've grown up and learned so much in this fucking room. So salute to Ratchet Gang, man. But this will be one of the last lives, probably the last live you'll see in this room. It'll be looking totally different next time I pop out and do a live. So salute to that. Salute to everybody in the building. I love y'all, man. Salute to my moderators. I know you know, we've been up and down with the mods, but you know, y'all been doing the best y'all can do. So I do want to say, everybody drop the flowers for my moderators before we get started, because they working their ass off and they had to pull me aside and check me like, Ratchet, bro, thing you should have been seeing. And so to my moderators, I do want to apologize, because I did say I was going to address my moderators the other day, and I can admit when I'm wrong. So to my moderators, I apologize. You know, I've been going through a lot of shit. It's been hectic, as y'all probably already know. But I do want to look y'all in y'all face and say I apologize. I'm sorry. And drop the flowers for those beautiful moderators, and for the dudes out there too that are mods. Salute to y'all. And if I need to give you a wrench back, just tap in with me and I got you. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my moderators, man. I do want to say salute to y'all. I love y'all, and let's get started on this damn live. Okay, I got it on all messages. All right, so salute to my moderators. Okay. And if I owe you a moderator wrench, if you can't like get my attention, just drop me like $1 super chat and we'll figure it out. I got you. Salute to my mod squad, man. I love y'all. Y'all are doing a wonderful job. So salute to y'all. Keep doing what y'all do, and we're gonna continue to move how we move. All right. So with that being said, let's get to the business. How many people we got in here? We got 800 something. All right, everybody, do me a favor. Double tap the screen for me real quick. Do me a favor and double tap that screen. All right. So once again, let's start this. Let's try this again. Oh, I need to do that poll. Hold on. I need to do the poll over again. I got to redo the poll. Did the Ratchet TV interview get Govan locked up? Yes, he said way too much. No. All right, there we go. Yeah, your boy be typing. Hopefully I don't make no mistakes. Let me see. All right, so I did the poll. There it goes. Did the Ratchettv interview get Govan locked up? Yes, he said way too much, or nope. Simple. Y'all vote in the chat. Do y'all feel like that interview me and Govan just did ended up getting him locked up? All right, so I'm gonna let y'all vote on that poll, and we're gonna get to the content. So salute to everybody in the building. As y'all know, I just did an interview with Hernandez Govan, and in this interview, I'm trying to fix my damn chair. Like I ain't been like this in a while. All right, but in that interview, it was intense. I haven't even went live and talked about the interview. I just dropped it, and we have never addressed what happened in that interview. So tonight, I want to break down exactly what happened in that interview. And not only are we going to do that, we're going to talk about the things that he's been going through here recently, because Hernandez Govan ended up getting locked up. And I know people are getting these confused because they're like, what feds? We ain't heard shit about the feds. The feds, he just, no, Ratchet, you're talking about him just getting locked up for the stalking and harassment. No. It's not what I'm talking about. Hernandez Govan ended up going to jail. He had something to do with a girl. Not really sure what the fuck the situation was between him and the female, but he ended up, Hernandez Govan ended up he stalked and harassed this woman. Some people say it was some abuse, but I don't think so, because he would have been charged with it. But I just know that he had something to do with the girl, something to do with a chick. He ended up stalking and harassing her, but that's not even what this is about. He ends up getting out on jail. He bonded. That was a $4,000 bond. $4,000 bond. It's not that serious. So whatever that is, I'm pretty sure it's a misdemeanor. Sounds like a misdemeanor that probably do a little bit of probation on. It doesn't sound like a serious charge. Rainwater had a similar charge. Rainwater's went away. I don't know how the fuck that shit just went away, but Rainwater's charge ended up going away. So we end up right here where he gets out of jail. But once he gets out of jail, everybody in Memphis knows he ain't got a blicky on him. It's plain as day. He ain't got no blick on him because he just got out of jail, and everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Once you get out on any type of whoop-de-whoop, you're going to condition your bond is whatever, but then you can get the drop on him by the conditions of his bond. You look up his paperwork, you know where his address is. So they already had the drop on Govan. Now everybody knows he ain't got a blick on him, and if he do, he going back to jail. So with that being said, a paper route individual by the name of Sammy ends up running down on him. Once he runs down on him, he beat the hell out of Govan. I'm gonna be real with you. Govan got his ass whooped. Now let's just call it what it is. From the, I mean, we couldn't see the fight, but you could hear the punches. They were pretty powerful punches. It seems like this dude was cocking back as far as he possibly could and connecting with Govan's chin or cheek or head or forehead or top of his peanut head. I don't know. It sounded like he was beating the living hell out of Govan. I'm gonna be real with you. Govan sounded like he was, and then you could see Govan he's over Govan, and he got Govan hemmed up on the goddamn truck. So Govan, you can see a bald head pop up in the bottom of the screen, because the car is the camera's like down in the car where you can see like the window, but you can see this little peanut head pop up, little bald peanut head, and Govan has this, like he's like, are you done, nigga? You finished? But you know, when a nigga asking you, are you done? You cooked at that point. If a nigga asking you, are you done during the fight, you got your ass whooped. I don't care what nobody in this room say. If a nigga got the energy and if he even got the breath to say some shit like that, he won the fight. I didn't need to see the fight, because if he was asking you or if you were done, That means he didn't whoop your ass like he was your daddy. And it's like your parents saying, nigga, you finished. You done. He whooped your ass like he was your daddy, Govan. I'm gonna be real with you. He whooped your ass like he gave birth to you, my nigga. He beat your ass. So that ain't even a story for the day. You got your ass whooped, Govan. I'm gonna be real. And he showed his face afterwards. I think he just had a bloody lip, but that might have been from just getting too close to your head. And I don't know, man. You probably headbutted that nigga. Govan got a big ass head. He probably headbutted that nigga. I'm gonna be real. Govan probably headbutted him. I don't think Govan got one punch in. We're gonna show the footage here in a minute. I'm just giving y'all a play-by-play. You know, I gotta do my Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get up here and do my best Chuck. So he definitely got his ass whooped. Let's just call it what it is. Govan got worked out. He packed Govan up like some cigarettes. Govan was he packed Govan up like some sardines in a goddamn can. He packed Govan up like raviolis. He packed Govan up like a school lunch. He packed Govan up like groceries. That nigga packed that nigga up. Let's just call it what it is. He got his ass whooped. All right. So I know Govan finna get out of jail, but nigga, Ratchet, what the fuck was you saying? Hey, Govan, bro, you got your ass whooped, bro. I'm sorry, fam. You got your ass whooped. All right, so we're gonna show it just here in a minute. Everybody vote on that poll. 54% of the room says the interview got him locked up. 46% say it didn't. Everybody make sure you vote on that poll. Vote on that poll. They say shooters can't fight. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He gonna whack something. He ain't got no hands. Yeah, Govan, I'm comfortable getting in there. You told me you was gonna run a fade with me. Govan, I'm gonna be serious with you, dog. The way that nigga whooped your ass out there, fam, if you would have pulled up at that interview and tried to run a fade with me, I would have beat the hell out you, Go. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Govan. At first, I'm like, oh, this nigga, the look is intimidating. Look, I know you a killer, but a fighter, no. Govan, if you want to run a fade with me, I'll politely accept it. After all the shit I said about you, next time we see each other, if you just say, nigga, we running a fade, Govan, I'm gonna beat the hell out you. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. That shit you displayed you better be swinging in the area that goddamn jail you in. When you come home, it's a few people want to run some fades with you. Sco being one of them. He said you and him definitely running a fade. That nigga said y'all running a fade. So I don't know who you gonna beat up, but fighting like that, you ain't gonna win no fight. But if you come with your gun, I don't want no problems. You said you didn't want to kill me, you know. You said, nigga, we was just gonna do a little friendly. So if that's, if you on that, I'm on that. But other than that, nah, salute Govan, man. Whatever you got going on is what you got going on. But we finna get to it. All right. So said talk that shit, Ratchet. You know I got to, man. You don't type that name in the goddamn chat, Jelly Bean. What the hell wrong with you? Don't type that name in my chat. Calvin is his name. You don't type that name in my goddamn chat. You call him Calvin. I have to remove your goddamn message. Don't ever say that name in my chat. I don't care if we can stand by each other for Carmelo or not. The name is still not allowed in my goddamn chat. So I love when ratchets are greasy to a greasy bro. The fuck does that mean, Dior? I love when ratchets are greasy to a greasy bro. That don't sound right. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how I feel about that damn. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that, man. I really don't. Who the hell is this? Buckethead, don't come over here throwing all them goddamn emojis up at Miss Twinkle. Stop flirting with my goddamn moderators, y'all. They not gonna go. Stop trying to come in my room, flirting with my mind, throwing all the throw a little hand with the heart after it. Nah, we ain't doing all that, brother. Calm the fuck down. We not doing that shit on my chat. So whatever you think you got going on with any woman in this chat or moderator, you finna get your ass packed up, man. You ain't even spent no money over here to even be thinking about doing no shit like that. Drop a motherfucking super chat, broke boy. See, that's why I don't like you broke niggas being in my goddamn chat. I don't like that broke shit, bro. Get your weird ass on, fam. All right, anyway. Nah, you speak this nigga to say what's up. You throwing out. Cut it out. I know what that is, cuz. I'm a nigga. I know what that is, cuz. All right, they said, I like when ratchets talk greasy. Dior, you been drinking tonight? Let's continue the damn live. He should have said he was gonna send that blitz through Cast. Yeah, he should have. They said Sammy. I don't know what Sammy got going on, but I think he gonna want to smoke Sammy when he get out of jail. The way he beat the fuck out of Govan, Sammy better be on lookout, but he better be on standby when Govan get out of jail. That nigga might not make it another year. He better pray to God Govan finna go to prison. So Govan ends up going to he ends up after that fight took place. Right after that fight took place, Govan ends up in federal custody. They said the feds swooped in on Govan. So out of nowhere, the feds come in and they swoop in on Govan, and some people in the streets hit me up. That's how I got the information. They're like, "Hey, Ratchet, Govan came through. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Next thing you know, the feds came through and they just got Govan. It was a bunch of federal agents, and they just took Govan into custody." I'm like, "Nah, that ain't true. The nigga just got into a fight. I just seen the other. No. This was after the fight. They like a couple hours after that fight took place. Govan ends up in federal custody. I'm like, how the fuck he in federal custody? What happened?" They're like, "Man, I don't know, but you did just do that interview with him." I'm like, "Nah, I don't think that interview got shit to do." They're like, "I don't know, fam. I'm gonna do some homework. I'm gonna hit you back." Whoopty whoopty whoop. I get another call from a nigga in Memphis. They're like, "Hey, Govan got picked up by the feds." I'm like, "For real?" I'm like, "I just heard that, but I ain't think it was true." They're like, no, nigga, it's definitely true." They get somebody else on the phone from Memphis. They're like, "Hey, who just got picked up by the feds?" "Govan." I'm like, "Damn." They're like, "Hey, Ratchet, I don't know what you got going on, fam, but nigga, I think that interview got him locked up, bro. That's what the street's saying." So then I'm like, I'm having a conversation with these niggas from Memphis. So I get on the phone with Rainwater. Rainwater starts acting really weird on the phone. I swear I talk to Rainwater quite often. Recently, we talk quite often. Can't lie. We talk quite a bit here recently. And when we talk, it's always a certain way. You know what I'm saying? He always has this tone in his voice. Whoa. It's always he's upbeat, whatever. This conversation was a little different. I hit him up, and then I'm like, "Hey, yo, Rain." But when he answered the phone, he usually go, "Hey, what's up, Ratchet?" But he was like, "What's up, Ratchet?" Like that. And I'm like, "What's good, Rain? What you got going on?" He was like, "Man, you got Govan locked up." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you got Govan locked up." I'm like, "Nah, I didn't, bro. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me." He's like, "Nah, nigga, that interview you did." He said, "I told you, you doing too much." He said, "Now you interviewing killers." I told you, bro. You doing too much, Ratchet. And I'm like, "So he locked up because of that interview?" He was like, "Yep." And he just never said another word. And I'm like, "But what's going on?" He's like, "I don't know." And he never would say nothing else. The whole conversation, he wouldn't say shit else. And I'm like, "All right, Rain, I'm just gonna hit you back, bro." He's like, "Yeah," and just hung up. But it just wasn't the same energy Rain usually has. It was just a weird ass conversation. And he started acting really weird during that conversation. Enlightened Empress, thank you for the 10 piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Ayo, Ready, thank you for the 20 piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. I got you rolling. Salute, gang. I appreciate that. Salute, salute. All right, we got 30 on the screen. We 70 away from a honey bun. So y'all tell me in the chat, man. I don't know. Do y'all think that interview has something to do with it? We finna get to some of the things in that interview, because in that interview, he hinted at the fact. See, the Lot of Cash Desto thing, I knew he was lying to me about that, but I just kind of let him lie, because we all know Lot of Cash Desto died like a year before Dolph. I think she died in September of after Dolph. So I think she was in September 2022 and he was in November 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. But he lied about that situation, and we all know that has some shit to do with him and Dolph. And allegedly, that might have been Key Glock's work. Key Glock might have had some ties to Houston, and Key Glock might have had something to do with Lot of Cash Desto's death. Allegedly. Allegedly. It definitely got eyes put on him, but it ain't your fault. He should have kept his mouth shut in some ways. I don't know what he got going on, man, but he said a lot in that interview. And then we get to the Big Jook situation. That Big Jook situation. Salute, April. I appreciate the 10 piece. Salute to April. Salute, salute, salute. So the Big Jook situation, that's what a lot of people are hinting at, like, Ratchet, the shit you got him to say, he's never said before. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. When it comes to the Big Jook situation, was that y'all first time hearing him say the things that he said on my platform? Drop the gems if it was. Drop the caps if he said that shit before. Drop the gems if he's never said the shit he said about Juke, what he said to me. Drop the gems. If he said that shit before, drop the caps. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I haven't watched every single Govan interview. I've seen enough of him, but I've heard him talk about it, but I've never heard him talk about it like that. I'm like, I even sat back and looked like, you look at my energy during the interview when he said what he said about, the other dude is right here. I'm looking like, I try to keep a poker face, but I'm shook. Like, nigga, did he just say what he said? Did he really just? Because in my mind, I'm like, nigga, did you just tell me you had something to do with Juke getting killed and you killed the two people who took him out? That's what I'm in. Maybe he didn't mean that, but the way I took it is you saying I knew who the driver was, I knew who was in the passenger side. I'm like, okay, well, how many people was it? 3. I'm like, okay, so I'm guessing they can't do an interview right now. I said that because I already felt like you had something to do with the Juke situation. My whole reason for bringing up Juke is because I've always thought Govan killed him. This is just my opinion. I could be wrong about everything I'm saying. My opinion is it has always been, I feel like Govan took out Juke because Juke was the only connection from and I said it during the interview and I put it together. I'm like, I'm jumping all over the place. But I've always felt like Govan only way of going to prison would be through Juke. And Gotti's only way of getting the Rico would be through Juke. If Juke goes down, everybody goes down. But the only way everybody don't go down is if Juke don't go down. And the only way to make sure Juke don't go down, because for sure Juke is gone. This is beyond a reasonable doubt. Juke is gone. Everybody knows it's coming. They haven't come with. See, Govan thinks he's smarter than people. Like, oh, well, they had all the opportunity to indict him. They got every opportunity to arrest him. Why would they arrest Juke and alert Gotti and the rest of the team that the Rico's coming? Because it ain't the state that wanted Juke. Yeah, the state wanted him, but the state was going to let the feds get him because they was going to tie it to something bigger. So if Juke goes down, then it's the CMG Rico, my opinion. I could be wrong. Y'all could just, hey, Ratchet, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Stay out of Memphis business. Y'all more than welcome to tell me if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I've covered this case enough that I don't need to look up things and I don't need to study or research because I already covered all this shit. I already was knee deep in the Dolph case. I had everybody in Memphis in an uproar while I was covering that damn case. So it's needless to say I know it. I believe I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't gonna just act like I'm the know-it-all, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but I feel like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I believe that Gotti would have went down only if Juke goes down. Govan is for sure out of there. If Juke gets arrested, Govan is out of there. Juke is gonna snitch. Juke was out of there. Juke was gonna be facing the rest of his life in that motherfucker. So Juke probably would have gave up everybody. He was 47 years old. He wasn't finna, he was gonna fold. So when he gets picked up by the feds, people are thinking like, bro, it might have had something to do with that Juke shit. I don't know what it got to do with. I have no idea why he's in jail. If it got something to do with me, damn it, what the fuck? If it don't, hey man, whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Govan. Gotti might be watching this shit while I just said his damn name. So Govan is in federal custody, and a lot of people are saying it might be the shit that he said about Juke, bro. It probably was that Juke shit. So let's get to the hold on. Let me go over here. I should have had this pulled up already. Hold on. Man. All right, let's go to Ratchettv. Let's go to my shorts. Let's go here. There you go, right there. Hold on. All right, there you go. All right, let me show y'all this. Hold on. Let's go over here. Share screen. Let's go here. And drop the gems if y'all could hear it. What did that have anything to do with Dolph?
Did what?
Juke being killed.
Of course.
And you believe it was the other side that did it, or you know?
I know. I know who killed you. I know the person that pulled the trigger. I know the person that was on the passenger side.
How many people was it?
3.
And them 3. So hold on. So as we listen to this, I want y'all to, before I play this, I want y'all to do something. Hold on. Hold on, before we do this, I want y'all to do something. I want y'all to do something real quick. Hold on. Man, oh shit, my screen froze. Hold on. Hold on. All right, there we go. Let's go back. All right, so let's go back. I want y'all to pay attention to something. Pay attention to every fucking word he's saying, but look at his face if you can. I want to, you know what? I'm going to download this. Give me a second so y'all can see the look on his face. Give me a second. I'm just going to download it to my computer real quick. Give me a second. All right, hold on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to download so y'all can see it better. I want y'all to see the look on his face while he's saying this shit. I really could just play the fucking interview. I really could, but let's just do it like this. Y'all ain't in no rush. We got damn near 1,100 people in here. Damn it, I hate when they do this shit. Come on, cuz. Now the shit don't want to download. All right, just fuck it. We're just gonna play it. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just play it. What did that have anything to do with Dolph?
Did what?
Jook being killed.
Of course.
And you believe it was the other side that did it, or you know?
I know. I know who killed you. I know the person that pulled the trigger. I know the person that was on the passenger side.
How many people was it?
3.
And them 3 probably couldn't do an interview today.
2 of them couldn't.
So who's the third? Where's he at?
Same place where we are, breathing and enjoying air.
He went ghost.
He doing what he do.
Can y'all feel that tension? Just imagine being me in this fucking room sitting next to this fucking serial killer. I'm fucking scared. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking shook. The nigga looking through me. I'm just sitting there like, nigga, what the fuck? The fuck did he just say? And the look, he's just staring right through me. Like we're looking eye to eye. We're as close as I'm gonna back up and show you like how far away we were from each other. About right there. This is how far away we were from each other. Like I'm sitting like this in this direction, and he's sitting there with the cameras there and there, but we're here and here. So when I'm sitting like that, we're like this close to each other. From my computer screen to right here. That's how close we were. So we was as close as to my computer screen, right? We're close. Like we're not sitting far away from each other. We're with. If the nigga would have just reached over, he could have grabbed me. That we was close enough to where he's like this. That nigga would just, yeah. He was close enough to where the nigga just wants to reach over and grab me. He could have, you know what I'm saying, or vice versa. But we was close as fuck to each other. So while he's saying this shit, I'm looking at this nigga like, what in the fuck is he? Does he know what he's saying to me? So let's get back to it. So, what did that have anything to do with Dolph?
Did what?
Jook being killed.
Of course.
And you believe it was the other side that did it, or you know? Oh, y'all couldn't see me that whole.
I know. I know who killed you.
Hold on, my bad. So if y'all couldn't see me, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. If y'all couldn't see me, we was this close, like right here, from my computer to right here, to where if the nigga wanted to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting like this. He's sitting right there, but the cameras are facing here. The camera's facing him on here. My camera is like this. His camera's like this, but there's 2 cameras. So we're sitting like this. But we're looking, he's that way and I'm this way. But we're looking directly at each other just like this, like how I'm looking right now. We're looking right at each other, like we're this close. So if this nigga wanted to just reach over and grab me, he could have just reached over and grabbed me type shit. Like we were close as fuck. Like we're literally like, we're not face to face, but we're like that damn close, fam. We ain't that far from each other. So it's a very close up interview where we're looking right at each other. Like the nigga's looking through me, my nigga. When I'm looking like, I'm sitting here like, and that nigga's like, just staring through me, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is Govan? This nigga is a fucking maniac, nigga. Just look at him on the fucking screen. This nigga's a fucking killer, bro. Like, I'm sitting face to face with a fucking killer who I've talked a lot of shit about. Like, imagine being me in there. I'm sitting right across I know you a killer. Now I could look in your eyes and see that you didn't kill people. And I didn't said a lot of shit about you. And we in the same room. It's just me and you in this bitch. Yeah, it was intense. Let's go back through it.
I know the person that pulled the trigger. I know the person that was on the passenger side.
How many people was it?
3.
And them 3 probably couldn't do an interview today.
2 of them couldn't.
So who's the third? Where's he at?
Same place where we are, breathing and enjoying air.
He went ghost.
He doing what he do.
I got you. So if Jook never,
You know I deserve more for what you paid me on.
well, you giving me I'm talking about, nigga, you giving me that shit.
You know how a motherfucker just start. He's a killer, so anything that he says and he laughs at, I'm laughing with him, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be real comfortable. Like, so you laugh. Ooh, shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
So if Jook never,
You know I deserve more for what you paid me on.
well, you giving me I'm talking about, nigga, you giving me that shit.
Okay. Let's get to it.
And I went right back to it because that day it wasn't funny. So I just went right. You see me lean over and I'm like, so, and I asked another, I'm well, you giving me that shit. All right, so I instantly go right back to it because I'm a professional at this. I'm the coldest interviewer in the game, bro. I don't think nobody, I don't think Say Cheese can fuck with me. I don't think academics can fuck with me. I don't think when it comes to interviewing, I'm the top dog in this shit. I don't think nobody could fuck with my interview skills, bro. Nobody. But let's get to it. I make motherfuckers comfortable.
You know I deserve more for what you paid me on.
well, you giving me I'm talking about, nigga, you giving me that shit.
Okay. Let's get to it.
Do you think Jook would have been in jail if he was still alive?
Of course.
Boom. Got him. That's why I brought that up. I reeled him right on in while talking about the Jook shit. Then I asked you, would Jook be in jail if he was still, if he was alive, would he be in jail right now, nigga? Because y'all would both be in that motherfucker. And I know that. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact, not only would Jook be in that motherfucker, but you would be in it right with him because Jook was going to sell you out, allegedly. Allegedly. So let's get to this. Hernandez Govan gets into a fight on live. You hear the nigga punching him? Listen to the punches. You can't see it. Just listen to the punches. You can hear this nigga connecting on Govan's head, bro. Yeah, look at this shit again. He whooped his ass. And then he asked him, you through? You through, nigga? Is you through? Pulling hair. You was pulling hair, Govan. Look, at this point, we know who does it look like winning this fight right now? Does it look like Sammy or does it look like Govan? Who is winning the fight right now? Who do y'all think at this moment is winning? Govan got a chunk of his hair He pulling hair, and he got him wrapped up like a tortilla. He said he wanted that boy down. Nah, for real. Let's keep it a buck. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen, y'all. Make sure y'all double tap that screen. I think Sammy whooped his ass. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Yeah, he pulling hair like a girl. Said Sammy for the win for sure. They said he hanging on for dear life. They said, man, hanging on for dear life. He was like a deer in headlights right now. That nigga like he was hanging off a damn cliff. That nigga was trying to grab onto anything, man. If it wasn't for that damn hair, that nigga would have been on the ground. That nigga got a chunk of this man hair. He probably got some with him right now in jail. For good luck. Then he still overpowered you and threw you back on the ground. Like, that's the crazy part. Govan, you was getting overpowered the whole. That's a strong dude, fam. You been ever try to fight that nigga Sammy again? That nigga was on your ass. Like back pockets. Let's go.
You know? Hello? Are you cool?
Yeah, Hernandez. Fam, don't ever walk up to me talking about, yeah, I started to come in this interview on a different energy. I was going to take you outside and ask you if you want to run a fade. Govan. Let me look at you when I say this real quick. My nigga, with all due respect, killer. Govan, I would have. You see what that man just did to you, Govan? Do you see what he just did to you? Do you see what he just... See, I ain't got no hair to pull on. I ain't worried about none of that. Fam, you was Govan. Fam, I would have beat piss down your legs, Govan. Like, bro, you ain't got no fighting capabilities in your body, fam. Govan, I'm talking about Govan, I would have mopped the entire floor with you, fam. Don't ever come up to me talking about you was finna come with a different energy. After seeing that shit, please do. Nigga, what? Govan, do you know how viral I would go whooping your ass on? I would press the live button and we can run a fade. Nigga, no gloves, no nothing. Nigga, I'm talking about Govan. I'm gonna do you bad. Don't bring no gun. You said no guns. As long as I don't get killed for whooping your ass, then I will accept that fade. Govan, I would have mopped it. But I'm talking about, boy, I would have whooped your ass so goddamn bad on that live. Them niggas would have thought I was the Memphis boogeyman. Let's continue, man. Let's get to the next video. That nigga Govan, boy, you can't fight, cuz. You can't, brother.
Hey, Will Drinker, I seen your little video. Boy, you was happy and cheering like a motherfucker when I went to jail, huh? The same way you was when you snitched on all your friends. You took down the whole Atlanta. Boy, you a sucker. Nigga, the only bitch I'm chasing, nigga, is a bitch that work at Chase Bank. Nigga, I ain't telling about no pussy, nigga. Only thing I'm telling about is a chicken tender, nigga, dipped in lemon pepper. You got me fucked up, nigga. You's a straight clown, whore ass nigga. But the shit I'm finna do today, I'm finna get real fine with you, boy. Yeah, I'm finna do some shit to make you come look for me. Since you hide. And I heard Offset and Finesse done locked it in. What you waiting on? The deal on the table. You ain't gotta do nothing but sign the paperwork. You scared, boy. You scared to fight me because you know what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna snatch your heart out in front of the world. Bitch ass, boy. Offset and Finesse done locked it in. What you waiting on? The deal on the table. You ain't gotta do nothing but sign the paperwork. You scared, boy. You scared to fight me because you know what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna snatch your heart out in front of the world. Bitch ass, boy.
I mean, it sound good, bro. That shit sound real good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, we don't. Now, I'm be real with you. We don't know what you're gonna do, Govan. Nigga say you did it. You know what I'm gonna do. Fam, I think Woody will beat your ass on live TV. Govan, just stick to killing, bro. That fighting shit, it ain't for you, brother. Let's just stop pretending like you ain't doing none of that, fam. I'm gonna just be real with you, dog. You can't fight, brother. Like, it just is what it is, fam. We do know you gonna kill something though. We know that. Let's continue.
Degree murder. But then on September 2022, your daughter, Lada Cash Desto, gets killed in Houston.
Correct.
Real name Destiny Govan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was just an absolute tragedy. As a father myself with a daughter, I can't even imagine that.
Yeah. It was rough, you know. I actually seen Crunchy come on your platform
Yeah,
and
talk
talk
about
about
that,
it. Yeah. Shout out to Crunchy.
Hernandez Govan reveals Key Glock killed his daughter. That's the headline that's got the whole internet losing its mind right now, and if you've been scrolling through social media, you've probably seen people swearing they know exactly what happened. Some are saying it's payback for young Dolph. Some are claiming old street business finally came full circle. Others are pointing fingers at Key Glock without showing a single receipt. Y'all need to hear this because this story got the blogs going crazy. Hernandez Govan is already one of the most controversial names connected to the young Dolph case. So the second another tragedy and a fresh round of rumors hit the internet, people started connecting dots faster than anybody could check the facts. Before long, timelines were flooded with theories. Old interviews got dug back up and everybody suddenly had an inside source. The streets been talking, gang. People started asking if this was revenge. They started bringing up old loyalties, old beefs, and old relationships inside Memphis. They started analyzing lyrics, social media posts, and cryptic messages like they were pieces of a giant puzzle. Then Key Glock's name got pulled into the conversation, and that's when this whole situation exploded. But let me keep it 100 with y'all before we go 1 inch further, because this is the part that separates this channel from every clickbait page on your timeline. That headline up top, the one screaming that Govan revealed Key Glock did it, that's the rumor. That's what the internet is running with. That is not what's been proven.
So what do y'all think? Did Lotta Cash Desto, did that have anything to do with Young Dolph? Drop the gems if you feel like it did. Drop the caps if you feel like nah, ain't no way in hell. Drop the gems if you felt like it was some get back. It said, "Damn Ratchet, I didn't see this energy when you was in front of him respectfully, because he's a killer. Didn't you just hear me say the man is a complete killer?" When I'm looking at this nigga, I'm thinking he is the boogeyman in Memphis. After seeing that fight, look, I know you can't fight. I ain't got to explain nothing to you. Shut your bitch ass up. How about that, nigga? Won't you do something about it? Since you didn't see the energy, won't you stand in front of me with some energy and watch what I do to you? Shut your bitch ass up. See, that's why I'm getting mad. I'm gonna stop letting people just get me out my. You know what? You got it, brother. You got it, brother. Let's continue. But anyway, do y'all feel like Lotta Cash Desto had something to do with Young Dolph? Drop the gems if you do. Drop the caps if you think that hell no, ain't no way in hell. Let me know in the chat if you feel like that was some get back for Dolph, or you feel like that was, you know what I'm saying, whatever. If that was tied into Govan, if that was tied into some Dolph shit, if you think Key Glock has something to do with that, because I did, you know what I'm saying? That's a little rumor that was going around, was Key Glock definitely had something to do with Lotta Cash Desto's death. But you know, I don't know. Hold on, is that the same one I just played? Okay, yeah, it is. All right, let me delete that one. Let's go to the next one. Hold on. All right, let's go.
I'm done breaking this all the way down, you're gonna understand exactly why that headline exists, exactly where it falls apart, and exactly what the real story is. Because the real story is somehow even crazier than the fake one. No cap, this ain't one of those stories where you can just read one headline and think you've got the full picture. The deeper you dig, the crazier it gets. Every answer leads to another question, and every rumor leads to an even bigger rumor. So what actually started this conversation? Why is Hernandez Govan's name making headlines again? How did Key Glock get dragged into all of this? What parts of this story can actually be traced back to real events? And what parts have the internet building its own narrative? Let me break it down for y'all. We're going all the way back to the Young Dolph situation, the people at the center of that case, the relationships nobody can ignore, the events that sparked these new rumors, and how one of the wildest stories in hip-hop ended up taking over social media. Because whether you think it's facts, speculation, or something in between, one thing is for sure, this story has the entire culture talking, and what happened next only made the mystery even bigger. To understand how we got here, we gotta go back, all the way back, because you can't understand the rumors flying around today if you don't understand who Hernandez Govan is and why his name is stitched into one of the biggest murder cases hip-hop has seen in the last decade. For the people who somehow missed all of this, here's the foundation. Young Dolph, real name Adolph Thornton Jr., was a Memphis legend. Not legend in the loose way people throw that word around. I mean a real one, independent to the bone. He turned down millions to stay his own boss, built Paper Route Empire from the ground up, and the city of Memphis loved him because he gave back constantly. Turkeys at Thanksgiving, money in the community, real giver energy. The man behind Makita's Cookies even said it himself. Dolph was a breath of fresh air for the city.
Do me a favor, gang. Everybody drop them dolphins in the chat. I need to see this whole chat filled up with dolphins. Long live Dolph, man. Long live Dolph, man. It's been a while since we tapped into the Dolph case, but me interviewing Hernandez Govan was most definitely needed for any Dolph fan. If you didn't understand why I did the interview, if you watched the interview, you know exactly why I did the damn interview. And if you are a Dolph fan, I don't think you feel no way about me for doing the interview, especially after watching the interview. And I got him to open up like nobody has ever gotten Govan to open up before. And we're going to get to that interview. Let's continue. Hold on. We got to get back to this damn content. Then we're going to get to this interview because it's all going to make sense. Hold on. Let's get back to it. Oops, why'd I do that? Let's go here. All right.
I asked him who knocked out Big Jook then. Well, who knocked out Big Jook then? You know what I'm talking about? Knocked out Big Jook to get you out of the situation and make you look better in a whole nother type of situation, bro.
You gotta
who
elaborate to make them look better. You gotta elaborate.
Look,
hey, because this is Memphis politics, and we not the world not privy.
They keep it real.
It might be going over people's head.
Like Hernandez Govan. If Jook would have been alive, Hernandez would have went down.
What,
So
because you think Jook was in a position where he would have had to rat on him?
Of course, man.
Why?
Let's be real.
Why would Jook have had to do that? He had a sterling street reputation his whole life.
His whole life. That's the why. He ain't finna go back to the feds. You think that Big Jook finna go back to the feds or go get locked up in a whole nother situation? He already did 10 some years like that. Come on, bro. These old dudes ain't finna go back to doing no time and stuff like that. These folks talking that, bro. The world is different now, bro. So you gotta be a gangster to even think about this. The gangster makes you real, bro.
So you think Hernandez put money out there in the streets or paid somebody to basically take care of Big Jook?
Yeah. We most definitely do, Mr. Adam 22. We most definitely do. Yeah, these niggas don't be knowing nothing about no street politics, dog. But yeah, quiet is kept. Okay, so let me ask you guys another question. Do you think Govan had something to do with Big Jook getting killed? If you do, drop the Dolphins. If you don't, drop the eyeballs. If you do, if you feel like Jook had something, Govan had something to do with Jook, drop the Dolphins, because we know that was about young Dolph. We know it. Because Dolph was gonna get all you niggas gone. Drop the Dolphins if you feel like Govan had something to do with Jook. Drop the eyeballs if you feel like no. We're gonna switch it up. Drop the eyeballs if you feel like Govan had nothing to do with Jook. Drop the Dolphins if you feel like he did. It said Gotti smoked drink. Okay, so a few people say no, but a lot of people say yes. A few people saying no, and a lot of people are saying yes. A few people are saying no, and a lot of people are saying yes. So either Govan did it, Gotti, or both. I think Gotti was okay with. If you listen to the interview, I don't see how the fuck you don't. If you actually watched the interview, I don't see how you didn't put that together, because he told everybody him and Gotti need to have a conversation. It's over. If y'all don't got no, think about this. He said him and Gotti ain't ever rode in the car together. They never did no business together. Never nothing. He said he didn't cry when Jook got killed. He know who did it. The other niggas still around. Then he says, but me and Gotti need to have a conversation. It's an overdue conversation that needs to be had. Like if I was Gotti, I would definitely want to talk to me, because I could have served you over a plate of nachos. What the fuck does that mean? If you and Gotti don't got no ties together, it sounds like you saved Gotti by being silent and taking out his problem that was gonna get all y'all gone. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what I put together by doing the interview. So if you watched the interview, I don't know how the hell you didn't put that together. But let's continue. Is this the same one I just played? Let me see. Is this the same one I just played?
Was arrested today.
No. Let's go back to it. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to this.
Today for a state warrant. If that name sounds familiar to you, he is the man acquitted in the case of young Dolph's murder. Govan was arrested today, though, on new charges, according to Memphis police. Action News 5's Imani Williams joining us live now. Imani, what are these new charges?
Well, according to MPD, stalking and harassment. Govan allegedly harassed the victim, threatened to shoot up her home, and post explicit photos of her on social media. Now, the charges stem from a June 4th domestic-related incident, according to MPD. The warrant was issued on the 10th, and today, MPD's fugitive unit arrested him near Getwell and American Way. Now, nearly a year ago, Govan faced a jury during his own trial on first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder charges related to young Dolph's death. He was ultimately acquitted.
So, Amanda, you mentioned the trial, and of course, we know that you covered it extensively. What did he say when he was found not guilty?
I mean, he said he was happy to be free and that he planned on leaving Memphis, but we see now he is still here. So he was just one person that the investigators looked into during the investigation into Dolph's murder. So I sat down with a true crime podcaster who takes me behind the scenes of that investigation. You can watch that here later in the show. Live in studio.
Man. Hernandez Govan. I don't know what you got going on, brother, but it sounds like all. And the crazy thing is, if you watch that interview, you hear me tell him at the end of the interview, I say, Govan, I don't want to look up and see you fucked up again, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a chance to do something great, brother. You know what I'm saying? You got a second chance at life. Don't fuck up, man. Tunnel vision. And what does he go do? I look up and Govan and fucked up again. So, you know, and I'm just trolling on this shit. Y'all just don't get past the trolling and understand I always have a message. You know what I'm saying? I troll a lot. I laugh, I joke, and I make, you know, fun with my audience. But there's a very big message here, and I want y'all to pay attention, bro. Like, I did something that was very courageous, and I had a job to do. And I know when I did this Govan interview, it was going to be something that was going to be a fucking scary ass moment to sit next to a killer that I know is a killer. And I could look in his eyes and tell that he's took plenty of souls. The dude looked like he didn't even have a soul. And I ain't talking shit about him. I'm being dead ass. When I looked at Govan, he just seemed to be soulless. And it just seemed like he just had a cold heart. And the dude I could just feel the energy, bro. Like when we're looking eye to eye to each other with each other, I can feel the energy just by looking at him. I know I'm looking at a killer, bro. I know there ain't no doubt in my mind. Am I looking right eye to eye with a killer?
Really, Govan right now, he's so messed up in the head that he's saying when your goddess made the song, when they shot at me and me. Who know the Lord blessed them. Everybody know that line came from I got them Rex. That song right there, it came from that song back then. He just resaid the same thing in a newer song. But you gotta understand this. When he was talking about they shot at me and missed, know the Lord blessed them, he was talking about people like Young Mom, people he was in tour with back then in the game. No, he was not talking about Dog. You think Dog really jumping out, shooting cars up? Dog was a player. Your mom came around, he ordered up them killers because he feeling like a clown. That was Gucci did. Gucci made it hard for you got it to move around Memphis. That's what he was trying to do. So when we think about it on a level like that, Govan really trying to act like he ride with Gotti, but really implement Gotti into a situation that Gotti don't want to even be up on. Let's keep it real. You think Gotti want to go back into that nigga energy around Dog name? No. You think Gotti want the people to think that he got Dog knocked out because Dog shot his car, hit his car 60 times? No, he don't want the people to think no stuff like that because he's slowly moving away from that energy. But folks like Govan is piling it up on the man. He calmly piling it up on him, trying to act like, oh, Gotti got some get back because of this situation or that situation. See, only thing that help is Govan. That story don't help Gotti. And you think Gotti sent back, he think Gotti a fool. He think Gotti a fool. Govan think Gotti slow or something like that. He don't know, and he don't see what's going on. See, you messed up a long time ago, Govan, when you said you knew the man who knocked his brother off. You messed up when you did that, bro. See, if you would have just stayed out the way, people are probably just, they probably wouldn't have been thinking about you. He looking at you like, bro, you trying to get me locked up too? Because everybody looking at you like, man, you trying to get everybody locked up. Go ahead and dig it in the for everybody.
And I agree with that. It sounds to me like Govan is trying to get everybody to crash out just by listening to the things that he's saying on these interviews and the things that he said to me. I'm just thinking like, bro, you're implicating everybody. The shit you're saying, I don't know if you realize it's some police ass shit, but nigga, you're saying some police ass shit. And don't look at me like this is an interrogation interview. It probably is, but at the same time, you street enough to know You don't have to answer none of these damn questions. Let's just keep it a buck. You don't have to answer none of this shit. But let's continue.
If Juke wouldn't have been killed, they would have tried to charge him too.
They were definitely actively trying to charge Big Juke when he was killed. Yes, they were. They just wanted it on a higher scale.
What do you mean by that?
Federal.
Oh, word. That's what you.
Yeah.
That's what you heard.
It ain't what I heard, is what I know.
Do you think the feds are still working on charging other people in Memphis for stuff
related to this case?
Yeah.
There's nobody left to charge.
Yeah, right.
It ain't nobody left to charge. I mean, who they gonna charge? I mean, there ain't nobody to charge.
Yeah. You know why it's nobody to charge? Because y'all cleaned up the damn mess y'all made. There ain't nobody to charge because y'all already cleaned it up. That's the facts. Who yeah, you can't charge nobody because y'all have and I've always said, if you do crimes, the best thing to do, especially if you did them with people, I don't preach violence or do. I'm just saying, if I was a gangster and I put myself into a killer's mind frame, a criminal's mind frame, if you got witnesses, what's the best thing to do, chat? Just, I ain't saying you would do it, but if you had to put yourself in the mind of a criminal, killer, whatever, if you have witnesses to the things you've done, what is the best thing to do with the witnesses? If you did some shit, what is the best thing to do, chat? I'm gonna ask my chat real quick and I'm gonna let them catch up and then we're gonna get back to it. So if you got witnesses to the crimes you've committed and you know these crimes can get you sent away, what is the best thing to do? There you go. They gotta go. Yeah, you gotta tie all your loose ends. There you go. You gotta get rid of your problems. So I think that's the smartest decision that any of them could have made. If you got witnesses to the shit you did and y'all know y'all finna go down in the RICO shit, you might as well go ahead and clean up all the messes that you made. Let's continue.
Point. Did he mention the actual bounties, as you say?
One night leaving getting some pills, he mentioned the prices on, you know, who had 50 on his head, Young Dolph had 100 on his head, somebody had 5 on their head, 10 on their head. He mentioned the prices too.
So it was almost like a catalog. This person cost this much. This person cost
telling us
this much.
who had money on their head, who had the most money on their head,
and who had
prices.
Young
Dolph had the most money on his head.
And he had 100,000.
100,000.
To Cornelius and Straight Drop. Now, if you listen back to my interview, you can put it all together. He's lying about a lot of shit. He's sprinkling a little bit of truth here and fabricating over here, kind of cleaning up this story. If you go back and we're gonna watch the interview for the good parts. We're gonna watch the interview for all the good parts that we can go through. And I'm gonna get that interview going right now. Because if you put that interview together, I promise you, you're gonna understand exactly what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. You're gonna understand. Go right there. No, I'm tone bot. No, I'm tone bot. No, I'm tone.
Goddamn, who else? Oh, pumps for sucker attacks. You know, they make pumps for asthma attacks.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out with something. I was trying to wake up.
So they charge you with the death of Dolph. Like, what would give them even the indication that you had something to do with that shit?
Shit. They found the car that was allegedly used in the homicide across the street from my house.
Yeah.
A street that I've been on 40-some years.
Yeah.
I was born on that street.
And that car had no ties to you at all.
No, it was, man, listen, I'm a real street nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Through and through. Before I came to this interview, I had 6 people sitting outside for the last at least hour and a half. It's just how I move.
Yeah.
You know,
you moving on point.
Yeah,
if anybody trying, that nigga moving on point.
Yeah, I'm strategic, and I appreciate you letting them know.
Yeah, nah, the nigga.
And you know, so with that being said, like it's like,
because the dude pulled up with a whole bunch of people, and they were camping out, and Rainwater called me like, this was like 2 hours before our interview. Rainwater hit me up and was like, "You do know that Govan got a bunch of people outside waiting, right?" And I was like, "Waiting on what?" He was like, "I don't know." He started saying you was gonna set him up or something. I was like, "Set him up and do what?" I was like, "Nigga, I ain't on no shit like that. Hell no." He's like, "Nah," but he said that he can't be too careful. And he said, I kept telling him, but Ratchet ain't on no shit like that. But Ratchet cool. He ain't like that. Ratchet is not gonna set you up. He's like, but yeah, he definitely had like 6 people sitting outside camping out. And I'm like, what the fuck? And when I pull up, I'm looking around like, nigga, where the fuck is they at? But it was spooky.
That car, if you know me,
Yeah.
if you've been around me for a day,
Yeah.
you know, ain't no way in hell I'm going on no drill or approving of no drill, and then gonna agree to park the homicide car across the street from my house where I sell dope at.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. Not on my watch. So with that, you know, that car couldn't have had no ties to me, because if it did, it wouldn't have been right there.
So what was the police trying to say? Like, what evidence did they even have to tie it besides it just being sitting outside your crib?
A pill junkie line that made up a story that sounded good for the prosecution.
Yeah.
Which took them a year to make up. It don't take that long to tell the truth.
If you don't know Cornelius, how you know he a pill junkie?
You know, Dolph got.
So you got to pay attention to all the things. He's telling you things without telling you. You just have to put the story together. You already said, no, I don't know them little niggas like that. Cornelius just popped up and but you used to sell to him. That's how you know him. There was some little niggas from around the way. You forgot to mention that he used to be at your crib and shit. He knew about your crib. He used to be over there. The house that he parked it across the street from. Yeah, he knew about that because he used to go buy pills from you right there. And I don't think you agreed to park the car there, but he knew to go in that area because you and him was cool. That's good. Let's continue.
Unfortunately, he got murdered in what, November of 2021.
Yeah.
I got indicted November 2022.
Yeah.
A year later. So
they said him and Bobby Carter. Yeah, him and Bobby Carter. But if you go back and think about it, Bobby dead. He's tied all his loose ends. Bobby could have put him away too. All Govan's loose ends have been tied. That's how he got away with it.
If I was so guilty, if they had all this evidence against me, why did it take a year for them to indict me? The reason being because that's how long it took this sucker to lay up in a cell to come up with a story that sound good. They put a hamburger taste in the prosecution mouth and they indicted me because they wanted Gotti and they wanted Juke.
Yeah. They wanted Gotti and Juke, and you were affiliated with both of them as well.
I was affiliated with Juke.
Not Gotti. So you and Gotti don't got no ties.
I mean, we had a phone conversation once.
Yeah, you never met him?
Not in person.
Okay.
Over the phone.
Yeah.
Once when he reached.
So think about this, y'all. You got Big Juke, who is the OG of OGs. You're cool with this nigga. He has a famous brother who they didn't went up together. Whoop-de whoop-de whoop. You putting in work with Juke. You like Juke right-hand man. What are the odds that you just never met his fucking brother? Like his celebrity brother that he's always around. How the fuck? And he in Memphis, you in Memphis, you kicking it with him all the time. All this shit is going on, especially with the Dolph thing. What are the odds that Govan and Gotti have never crossed paths ever in life? Do you guys believe that? If you think Govan telling the truth, drop the gems. If he's lying, drop the caps. Do you think him and Gotti know each other? If you think that he's lying about that, drop the caps. If you think he's telling the truth and he's never met Gotti, drop the gems. Is he telling the truth? Does he know Yo Gotti? And he was calling him Yo. People was pointing that out in my comment section, like, how the fuck you saying you don't know him, but you calling him by his nickname that nobody else know him by? You calling him Yo. Only people close to him call him Yo. Let's just keep it a buck.
Reached out to me through a cousin of mine, which is a cousin of his. And I had some pressure on one of his artists back in the day. And so he just reached out to me and asked me, could we put it to bed? And it was about a bit, so of course we could put it to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't sauce walk.
So you and Gotti had issues. Saucy is tender. So you and Gotti had issues over a chick.
No, not me and Gotti, me and one of his artists.
Oh, you and his artists, okay.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? His artists were speaking on me to a little chick that I knew. And I ain't take too kindly to it.
Yeah.
I had a little pressure on him. And Yo reached out to me and I squashed it on the strength of Yo.
For sure. So how did you and Juke meet?
Me and Juke met through family, you know what I'm saying, marriage. I got somebody that's real close to me that married his mom years ago.
Yeah.
And so, we was
he got somebody real close to him who married his mom. And you've never see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just gonna call the man a flat out liar. I don't know if he knows the man or not. I'm only going off of what I think. This is just my opinion. I could be wrong. You you're married into his family. What are the chances you don't meet this person? I'm just saying, bro. Like, what are the odds? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You know, locked in from that point on.
How old was you when you met him?
Shit. You know, denim and diamond days. It had to be 17, 18.
Okay, so y'all go wait.
And you met him at you met that man at 17 years old because you was married into his family at 17 years old. You're 45 now. And you almost 30 years, 28 years, something like that. Somewhere in that ballpark. You've been over 20 years. You've known it. You've known this man for 25 plus years. What are the fucking odds that you ain't never met his brother that's famous, and you met him at 17 when he wasn't famous? Come on, man. I don't know about that one.
Feedback.
Yeah, 17, 18, somewhere up in there.
So they say Jook is the one who was setting the whole shit up. I mean, did you and Jook ever have any type of? Did you know he had any type of smoke with Dolph? Or?
Yeah, the whole city knew that.
Yeah,
the whole city knew about CMG and Paper Route.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, I don't rap though.
Yeah.
You know, so I ain't have no dog in that fight at all. I was trying to put a record deal together.
But you think it was more rap, or did you think there was some street shit? Or was, to your knowledge, or was that just some rap shit?
It was some rap shit that turned into street shit.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You know, it wasn't nothing street about it. It's come from, man, to be honest, man, Young Dolph did because of Gucci Mane.
Why you say that? Elaborate on that.
Gucci Mane put the battery in Dolph back.
To go with
Gotti.
Over.
Just think about it. What the fuck Gotti do to Dolph to make Dolph hate him so much?
I don't know.
Give me I know this your interview, but I'm gonna ask you a question. Give me one logical thing that Yo Gotti could done to Young Dolph to make Dolph diss him on every song. This prior to any shooting.
Yeah.
I want somebody to tell me one thing that Yo Gotti did to him to cause him to react in such a way as he was when he was alive.
Well, according to Dolph, he says it was because Yo Gotti was a hater. He was hating on him.
He said Yo Gotti was a hater at that time. I think Gotti had said something about Zed Zilla to Young Dolph when he was extending his hand trying to sign him. Allegedly, that's what Dolph said. And so he felt like since Gotti was talking about someone that he signed, that made Gotti a hater.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just break this shit down.
Okay.
Gotti ain't never gave me a dime in Chinese money. Dolph ain't never gave me a dime in Chinese money. Me and Dolph done did a little bit in street business together before.
Yeah.
A few times. With that being said, I don't care nothing about they rap beef, but I'm gonna speak the real, and I don't care if it's against Gotti, I don't care if it's against Dolph, I'm gonna speak how I feel.
Yeah.
Like I don't tuck my tail for nobody, but hating normally comes from when someone is jealous from, in the environment that I grew up in.
Yeah.
When you hating, it's always a form of jealousy involved in it. What the hell did Dolph had? What did he have that Gotti didn't have twice?
That's a good question. Gotti had it all at that point. Gotti was pretty much on top. But some people say the beef started because some people say Dolph started, but some people say Gotti was hating on Dolph. But to your knowledge,
so the people that say that he was hating, I always ask, whether it's on IG, Facebook, I always ask, what was he hating on?
So to your knowledge, what exactly started that beef?
What actually started that beef, in my opinion, and I bet my social security number on it, and if I could talk to Yo, I think Yo would agree. What started that beef is when Gotti tried to sign Dolph.
Yeah.
Dolph declined for whatever reasons. I think Gucci played a part in it as well.
Okay, up to this part, is he telling the truth or is he lying? Do y'all feel like he's telling the truth right here? Or do you feel like he's lying right here? Let me know in the chat.
Dolph declined, and when he declined, instead of just declining the offer, you go on a media run.
Yeah.
and dissing him in every interview because you said he dissed his artist when he was talking to you. So if a nigga going on a media run for no reason, constantly dissing you every chance he get, then that's smoke.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what started it. Nothing else happened. And that right there wasn't nothing. So for him to go to the extent that he did, that's because he was charged up from Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane had a real reason
Yeah.
to hate on Gotti.
And that was behind a female too, right?
Yeah, that was behind, Gotti fucking his wife, Keisha.
Yeah.
So
that really happened.
Yeah, that really happened. Yeah, you ain't never heard now one on come out and deny it.
No.
Yeah, matter of fact, Gotti went on the Breakfast Club and confirmed it. And Yo don't normally do that. So, he was letting the world know. Yeah, he tapped on our ass.
Yeah. So at this point,
and again, it kind of goes back to, not to cut you out, but that kind of goes back to what kind of nigga Gucci is.
Yeah.
How you gonna get mad at the nigga but don't get mad at the bitch? How you gonna cut the nigga off and don't cut the bitch off?
That's true.
If my homeboy fuck my girl, both of them getting cut.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, how you cut your homeboy but you say the bitch? They let you know that Gucci is a legendary sucker.
Facts. And you seen what he did to Pooh Shiesty, so.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, y'all done seen Gucci kick niggas off the video set for snitching.
Yeah.
And you turn around, goddamn it, and beat them up. You beat your security guard to the police department that day to make a statement.
He definitely made a statement, bro.
The same day.
So you call him a snitch?
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
So
nigga belong right next to Sammy the Bull.
So Gucci Mane starts the beef between Dolph and Gotti. But then, okay, from it just turning into some media run disses, how does it go from that to bloodshed to a possible plot to kill Young Dolph?
Right there. And notice that question. I want y'all to keep in mind that question I just asked him. How did it go from that to bloodshed? What started the bloodshed? Just pay attention to me asking him that one question. That's all I want to know is, okay, I hear whatever. We don't know who started it, whatever. You say this, they say that. Okay, cool. But how did it go from just some disses to the media to now Dolph and Gotti are shedding blood? Like there's bloodshed. These people want to kill each other. Why is that? I want to know that one question.
Disrespect ain't got no levels.
Yeah.
Once you disrespect me, then we there.
So you feel like Gotti said it was up with Dolph at that point. But what is the whole Trula Mafia and all of, where does all that war come in at with this Dolph and Gotti situation?
Well, the Trula Mafia, they're my little homies.
Yeah.
From the Mound. We all from Orange Mound.
Yeah.
And so J Money, rest in peace, my little partner J Money, he was the leader of Trula Mafia.
Yeah.
And J Money had a relationship with Dolph. He was one of Dolph's protectors.
Mm-hmm.
Before all them other niggas that you see around now, J Money was there. And whatever J Money on, rest of the TM, they gonna be on. So Key Glock was around at that time. A lot of people thought he was Trula. He may have been Trula back then.
Yeah. I heard he was.
Yeah, so,
it's like he didn't want to admit that Key Glock was part of Trula. He didn't want to admit that, but what do y'all think? Was Key Glock ever Trula, y'all? Y'all tell me in the chat, was Key Glock ever Trula? Yes or no?
When J Money ended up getting murdered, Dolph didn't do the right thing by J Money when he passed away.
Yeah.
J Money done put his life on the line several times for Dolph, and I think Dolph may have sent my sister maybe, I think she said maybe 1,500 or something, 700 or something through there or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't nothing to reflect. It wasn't nothing. The amount didn't reflect how J Money put his life on the line and how he fucked with Dolph and how he was loyal to Dolph.
So who You was a part of Trula, or is that
No,
your,
I'm too old.
them
to be
just your,
Yeah, I'm finna get Social Security.
them just your young niggas?
Yeah, them just my little young. I started my relationship developed with Trula because of my nephew.
Yeah.
My nephew named Trula G.
Okay.
Jacquez. Yeah, Jacquez. He got like 20-some years right now.
Okay.
But he fighting though. He trying to come home. And Jacquez was the muscle of TM. Was one of them. Jacquez, Tiff, Reese, Drop. You know, them was the some.
Just pay attention, y'all. Boy, I'm so cold. When y'all see how I asked that one question, how did it start to bloodshed? And what was it about? And then I do all this, and then at the end, I'm gonna say, so boom. Just pay attention. Y'all finna see.
Some of the main sliders. It's a few more that I'm missing.
Yeah.
You know, but that's how I developed my relationship with them because of my nephew. You know, whatever my nephew was with, that's what I was with.
So who was the beefing with?
Shit, the city. They was beefing with. They ended up in the end beefing with Young Mob, Lil Kenny, B.E.O. Kenny. They beef with Double R.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
The Double R Trula Mafia War.
A lot of the Double R members used to be Trula.
But that boils down to Dolph and Gotti, doesn't it?
And why would you say that? Not to say that you're wrong. Why?
Boy, that nigga said, whoa, why would you say that? He like, how does the nigga in Dallas know? Hold on, what? Wait, what? But I just connected all the dots. I'm asking questions as if I don't know the fucking answer to them. I'm playing green, like I don't know what I'm asking you. I don't know how much you know about me, or I don't know how much I know about you. You know what I'm saying? So we're just eye to eye right now, and I'm playing a hell of a chess game with him. He don't know how much I know, or what. We have no idea what we're gonna talk about. I didn't write not one question down. You don't ever see me look down at my phone asking no questions, because I never. This is all shit off memory. I swear to y'all, I didn't think about this interview before I did it. I never was just thinking about, okay, so I'm gonna ask him this. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna ask him. I just sat down and this whole shit was freestyle. I just covered this case from top to bottom, and I just asked myself in my head, okay, let's just go back through the Dolph case. We're gonna freestyle this. I don't need no preparation for this interview. I know what I'm gonna ask Govan when I sit down. When I look at him, I'm gonna know what I'm gonna ask him. I have no idea where this interview gonna go, but I just started asking him all these questions. Let's go.
Why would you say that?
Because ultimately, both sides got allegiance to one of them two people.
So who in Paper Route is Double R? I'm asking.
You tell me.
Yeah, you see that? No, nigga, you tell me. I don't want to say nothing. You talk to me. Let's go. Salute to Bug Lip for that 5-piece, and salute to Enlightened Empress for that 10-piece. Salute to both of y'all.
Kenny Money, I think Kenny Money, Young Mob. I think.
So Paper Route didn't have no Double R people?
Glock might be Double R.
I heard he switched over.
Yeah. Glock might be Double R, you know, or whatever. So
ultimately it would be Dolph versus Gotti.
Dolph versus Truly, you mean?
Boy, I'm cold. Boy, I am cold. Your boy Ratchet is cold. Let's continue.
But Dolph versus Gotti?
A lot of
what
people
would Gotti have to do with Trula?
So nobody in Trula has any ties to Gotti? What about Migo?
Lil Migo? No, Lil Migo ain't Trula.
Lil Migo didn't.
If Lil Migo had anything to do with Trula, I must have been in jail or something. You know, I ain't never seen.
So nobody from Gotti's side was a part of Trula. Nobody, not one person.
Shit, I can't think of
Or
nobody.
Juke. Nobody tied to Juke.
No, only times Juke had the Trula was through me. No drop. Well, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. Juke had a Juke stepson.
Yeah, I got him. Boom. There we go. We got it.
Legino.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was Trula, wasn't
he? Yep. No, matter of fact, I said stepson. I think that's Juke's son. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Gino was Trula. Yeah. One of the day ones.
See what I mean? So
one of the day ones. But what I'm saying is this. So when Gino was alive, it wasn't even a such thing as a beef.
Yeah.
With you know what I'm saying, with Juke and the Paper Route and all of that old shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was just by some coincidental, like Gino being Juke's son had nothing to do with the events of the recent years.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Okay. So is that still a thing? Trula and Double R, they still around?
Yeah, Double R still around. Yeah, what's their little homie? I think he the leader, man, what's the little young nigga name, man? I forget his name. Kato, 2 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. He been dropping some little songs and shit, doing his thing. The young nigga, quiet little nigga, but he'll say something. You
Yeah.
know. So then I fuck with his uncle or Lester.
So what would the YNs, why would they want to smoke Dolph? The YNs.
Why would the YNs?
Because dropping Cornelius had to be at this time 22, 23.
Maybe it's give or take.
Somewhere around in that ballpark. And Dolph at that point was.
I can't speak for Drop because right to this day, Drop said he innocent.
Yeah.
As it relates to Cornelius, the night that I set the meeting up for Juke to come by and check out the material that Drop had,
Look, you hear him? You was setting up a meeting between Juke and Straight Drop, but it was about music. Right.
remember being in the house, playing the music, playing the videos on YouTube, Juke bobbing his head to the music. I could tell that that he liked what he was hearing. And when I hear a knock at the door and it was Cornelius.
Now Cornelius knocks on the door. Hey, y'all double tap the screen if y'all liking the content. Also, make sure y'all vote on that poll and subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to get to 204K. We a couple hundred away from 204K. So come on, y'all, subscribe to the channel. Also, double tap the screen if you're enjoying the content and vote on that poll. Do y'all think this interview got him locked up? If y'all think this interview was a part of him getting picked up by the feds yesterday, let me know in the chat. Because right after we did this interview, the feds come swooping in. Let's continue.
And I go to the door and I'm thinking he just wants some pills like he normally do because he was a pill junkie. And he was like, "No, come outside. Let me holler at you. It's important." I step out. And he like, "Man, they ain't trying to do nothing about dog trying to kill Gotti." So I look at the nigga. I'm like, "What is you talking about?" Because I hadn't even never heard that at that point.
Yeah.
I heard about Gotti them trying to kill Dolph,
Yeah.
allegedly. So when he said that, I said, "Bro, no, I know what I asked him. I asked him, was he high?" I said, "Nigga, you high?" He's like, "No, bro, I'm telling you, man, Dolph got a cousin over there stay by my dad, and he been bragging on it." So, I know Juke, so if Juke didn't come over to my house and then voluntarily relay that information to me, if I would have went back in their house and said, "Hey, Juke, man, nigga just come knock on the door, talking about some Dolph tried to kill Gotti," they probably would have ran Juke off from the music deal. And I didn't want to do that. I was trying to put something together to get, my family, out the streets.
Yeah.
And so when I went back in, I ain't say.
So now he's saying Cornelius was the mastermind. This was all Cornelius's idea. Who the fuck in here believes that?
Nothing about it. When Juke left, Cornelius was across the street with Bobby.
CEO Bobby?
No. I had a little play brother that grew up on my street. Was my little nigga. Unfortunately, he got addicted to heroin. And
Can I ask y'all a question? On his trial, did he ever admit that he knew the plot? Did it ever come out on him? Because I don't remember the trial all too well. I'm gonna be real with y'all, because I kind of checked out of the Dolph shit when the trial was going on. In his trial, did he ever confess to them that he did know the plot? Cornelius did he ever say this at his trial? I know he didn't take the stand, but did he ever even did they admit that he knew any of the shit he's saying that he knew? They said nope. Anybody who watched that trial all and throughout, let me know in the chat. They said nope. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck made him so open to tell me all this shit? I'm just sitting here. I'm thinking in my head, like, why is he telling me this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, You didn't tell them police that he knocked on your door and told you that he wanted to kill Dolph. And it's like you're confessing. It's almost like he's just giving me a confession. I'm just sitting here like I'm taking it all in. I'm just letting you confess.
Fentanyl, and he mistakenly overdosed. But that was BG, that was Bobby's friend. And so they walked across the street, like kind of like meeting us. We walking Juke to the truck. And that's when they both was just like, man, y'all ain't trying to do nothing about Dolph trying to kill you or got it. And instead of Juke saying, the Juke that I know would have been like, you don't know what you're talking about, you know.
Yeah.
Juke looked at me and was like, cool, who that? I said, oh, that's my little nigga Bobby, and that's his little homeboy C, Cornelius. And that's when Juke looked at them and like, man, where you get that from? And that's when Cornelius was like, man, the Dolph nigga been bragging on him, man. He got a cousin or aunt or something that live over there by his daddy. And said Dolph had been talking about it. And when he said that, Juke didn't deny it. So they let me know right then that surprisingly Cornelius knew what he was talking about.
So Dolph really did try to kill Gotti.
Yeah, Gotti car got shot up at least 40 sometimes.
When was this?
Right before Dolph got killed.
And I never heard this either. He said this was a part of his discovery, but I don't remember that being at the trial. I don't remember them saying that Dolph tried to kill Gotti in July. He's saying that Dolph shot up Gotti's car 40 times, but it was a bulletproof car. This happened the July right before Dolph got killed. I don't remember that shit. Maybe y'all do. I don't. I don't remember that being at trial either. If you remember that, raise your hand. If you don't, drop the eyeballs. Because I don't remember that. If you remember it, just raise your hand. If you remember them saying that at trial that Dolph tried to kill Gotti in July, or if you didn't, drop the eyeballs. If you don't know what the hell he talking about, drop the eyeballs, because this is some new information for me. I'm sitting here like, wait, what the hell? I said, really, Juke and Dolph dead, and he's already beat the case. Can't charge him again, at least in the state. I don't know about the feds. They said, hell no, it wasn't in discovery. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but he's just volunteering information at this point, because he's just giving me a bunch of shit. That's why he's like, you need to pay me more, because he confessed to me. I think he knew he confessed.
So if he got killed in November, when
this may have happened, maybe it's in our paperwork. It's in our discovery in black and white.
Yeah.
If we would have had this conversation prior to this interview, I could have brought it.
Yeah.
But I could still get to it and still send it to you.
Bet.
So this had to be maybe, I say anywhere between July on up until November.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just a few months separated.
So what was going on that would make Dolph want to kill Gotti? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Dolph had already been shot.
So how did it get to that? Just from some disses. So you saying he took the disrespect to the level of, nigga, you finna be up out of here.
See, remember, I asked that question about 10 minutes ago, and we've been just going through this shit for about a good 10 minutes. I'm sitting here like, okay, I really want to get to the answer to this question, but I know that, look, I'm just gonna let them keep talking. We're gonna get comfortable. I know what I'm doing. I do this to everyone. I get people comfortable when they sit next to me, and then we just have an open dialogue, and I'm very good at doing it. I'm very good at getting people to just feel comfortable. Let's go.
So are you saying that Gotti took the disrespect?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that. I don't know. I don't know what Gotti did.
Because who got shot at first? Dolph got shot at first, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But see, he already admitted that Gotti took the disrespect and Gotti tried to kill him. He already said that 10 minutes ago. And I get back to it, and here we go.
Yeah, Dolph got shot at first. So, and sometimes, in life, what's funny to you might be death to another person.
Yeah.
So I tell people that all the time, man.
This is where he starts talking about me. What's funny to you may be death to another person. Then he starts to bring up the shit that I said. And at this point, my heart kind of sunk. I'm like, what the fuck finna happen in this goddamn room? Let's continue.
Just because it's funny to you, but that might mean death to somebody else. So,
yeah,
watch how you put your mouth on people.
That's a crazy ass saying.
That's
a crazy fucking saying.
That's just like right now. Before I did this interview, a lot of people was sending me shit you used to say about me.
Yeah.
And
Just look at my body language. I'm looking right at this nigga like this. The fuck is he finna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at him like, man. And he's watch the way he looking. Just watch the way we both looking. We both on alert right now. Like, what the fuck? Cause it got a little. I felt the tension come right here.
I'm more mature now. The old quit. I probably would have came in and asked you for a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Or something. Not no guns involved with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, just a nice little one-on-one.
Yeah.
But I understand the content game.
Yeah.
I understand the YouTube space.
That's due to you having these wars with these other blogs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and I also at the end of the day, I gotta give a man enough respect to have his own opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
For sure.
And you had an opinion before you met me.
Facts.
So I try to give a little leeway for that, you know, because when most people meet me, they have a different take.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
And me, that's me. Like me and Rainwater, who set the interview between me and you. Me and Rainwater had a war forever.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
I
for
had
sure.
a lot of shit to say about him. We finally met up for the first time last week. So,
yeah.
But I'm one of them people.
Yeah.
I want to chop it up with you face to face.
Yeah, for sure. See, and I'm like that. Like a person could come to me and say, "Man, Ratchet, a rotten motherfucker, rotten to the core." I'm the kind of person I'm gonna go get my own view of Ratchet. Because however Ratchet deal with you, he may not deal with me like that.
Fact.
And we 44 away from a honey bun, y'all. We $44 away from a honey bun. If you don't want to support by donating, just double tap the screen and get the likes up. Let's continue.
And he might have a reason why he deal with you like that.
Yeah.
And you may not be telling me the whole story.
Facts.
So, you know, I was gonna turn the interview down when people start sending me what some of the old stuff that you used to say or whatever, you know, but I'd be a damn fool, you know, to do that, considering what lane I'm in and understanding or how, you know, you felt at that time. You know, you was invested, you was covering the case.
Yeah.
And so I respect it.
For sure. So it brings us back to what made this shit turn to that.
See, you can do all that shit you just thought you did and them scare tactics and shit. That's not gonna work on me. Yeah, even though this is an intense situation and I'm kind of like but I'm not backing down. I'm never gonna back down. It's just gonna be whatever it's gonna be in this room. But I'm gonna ask these questions. So with that being said, I'm glad you just told me you could have fought me anyway. So let's get back to what started. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, my mind is still on this damn interview. I ain't worried about none of that shit. Cause and now after seeing you fight, I promise you, we would have rearranged that whole goddamn room. You would have been flipping over them damn tables like he had you flipping over that damn car. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. But let's continue. I know people sending this shit. They clipping the fucker. When he get out of jail, they gonna have clips ready for that nigga in his DM. Salute, Govan.
It's the disrespect from Dolph. Dolph gets shot at. Gotti gets shot at. Dolph gets shot at. Gotti gets almost killed. And you said it's in the paperwork. So what exactly did Dolph do that led up to him being shot this time?
Shit, talk about the last time?
Yeah, what happened in July.
So you said, what did Dolph do that led up to him being killed?
Yeah.
Man, you know, what I'm about to say, I'm sure he would disagree.
Yeah.
He most definitely would disagree in public. But if he a real nigga like he say he is, when he get in that mirror alone, brush his teeth and shit,
yeah,
he know that he gaslighted that. And that's Key Glock.
So Key Glock gaslighted him to go kill.
Glock spit in Juke's face a week before Dolph got killed.
Why did that happen?
Unfortunately, they ended up on the same airplane together, leaving Memphis.
Yeah.
And Juke said something to Glock. Glock spit in Juke's face. Small altercation happened.
Then a week later,
your man's gone.
But Dolph had already tried to kill Gotti at this point.
Yeah. Dolph had already tried to kill Gotti. Gotti out, allegedly tried to kill.
I'm saying this July incident had already popped off. He had just shot at him 40 times.
Allegedly, yeah. I know. I can't. Gotti truck got shot up.
Yeah,
for sure.
And the police said Dolph did it. And why are you saying allegedly if it's in your paperwork? You saying allegedly, but it's in your discovery allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in our discovery.
That's crazy. I never heard that.
Yeah, it's in black and white. I'm gonna send it to you so you can show all your supporters.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit right up here. Goddamn. I never got it, by the way. I never got it, y'all. Never knew that.
Yeah.
So
you know, it's like, and I ain't trying to say Dolph was no bad person, because Dolph was a good nigga. God, a good nigga.
Yeah.
You know, we grew up in the environment, man. You know, where it's a dog eat dog world. You know, and only the strong survive. You know, and you got to learn how to play chess fast. So, you know, like I said, I ain't saying Dolph a bad person because he sent a hit. You know, he was involved in a street beef. But I do want people to kind of like, that feel like Dolph an angel in
Yeah.
the situation, to have more of a open mind about it, because Dolph wasn't no angel. Good nigga to the core.
Yeah.
Help you, you know. I done heard plenty of stories of him helping people around him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they not just making these stories up.
Yeah, for sure.
But
he did a lot of fucked up shit too.
Yeah, Dolph, yeah, he wasn't no angel, you know, he sinned, you know, and he did what he did, you know. Castalia, you know, that neighborhood is like 5 minutes from my neighborhood, and you know, they got plenty of respect.
So at this time, was Dolph moving was he just moving stupid? Because obviously somebody had to drop him.
I mean, considering how I pulled up here today, yeah, I would say he moved stupid.
Yeah.
Because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be moving like that.
Yeah.
Nah, you're gonna have to, you gotta lay it all out. You gotta put so much shit on the line talking about fucking with me.
Yeah.
You gotta assess the situation. Like you're gonna have to rethink this shit, come back another day.
Facts.
You know, I ain't jumping out at the cookie stove with a nigga with some nail polish on his hands. I ain't doing it.
So Cornelius and Straight Drop allegedly just had the drop on him.
Nah.
So
that's just how that shit was written. They was riding around looking for paper route members, doing the turkey drive. And all this shit is in our discovery from.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, from the bitch ass Cornelius.
Yeah.
And they just happened to stumble up on a camouflage Corvette. And anybody in Memphis, Tennessee know who got a camouflage Corvette.
That's Dolph.
See, me, the kind of nigga I am, if I was involved in that same beef, that motherfucking camouflage Corvette would have been in England.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell I would have been riding around in it. I would have been riding around in something that I can get my man out of.
So he ended up at that cookie shop. Does anybody in this shit have any ties to that cookie shop?
Man, listen. Them people at that cookie shop, man, they're some good people, man.
Yeah.
And I don't even know them.
Them people at the cookie shop are some good people, but I don't even know them.
They just had that cookie shop been there since Malcolm X. You know,
So you seen the video of Dolph going inside there?
Man, I wouldn't give a fuck what Dolph did on that video.
He don't want to talk about what happened. I was trying to get into what happened inside that cookie shop. He didn't want to talk about that.
Them people at that shop ain't had nothing to do. Let me tell you something. As hungry as them police was, them detectives was on my case.
Yeah.
If anybody at that cookie shop had an inkling or something to do with that, their ass would have had a Chinese name, one gone. Their ass would have been locked up right with me.
So something I seen on the crime scene, they moved Dolph's body several times.
Man, look, I don't know what.
Notice I'm talking about the police moved his body several times. He starts telling me how the cookie shop moved the body several times. I'm just saying.
They did, why they did. I don't know if you ever been that close to a shooting like that, but regular civilian people panic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if they care for him. They might have been trying to help him breathe, or, you know, just sometimes, you know, when I got shot, shit, old woman got the patent on me, and, you know, all kind of.
So now they were trying to help Dolph breathe. Interesting.
Shit.
Wouldn't it be like tampering?
No, that's not tampering with evidence.
That's when I'm listening to what he's saying. I was talking about the police, but I'm like, thank you for giving me that. But so they was tampering with his body.
He not the evidence. That's, you know, we got to think about what you're saying. You know, now if it was some if they were moving bullet fragments or touching, you know, things like that or whatever, that's tampering with evidence. Somebody panicking, holding Dolph up, crying, please don't die, or whatever
But
the
then
case.
but how do you know all this? Who the fuck told you they said that? You know what I'm saying? That which is true, that did that, but who told you that? Asked them these things. They said these things never happened, but I know these things happened because I got them on the call admitting it. Whenever they on the 911 call, they admitted it that they was trying to hold them up and crying. But then when you ask them, they say the shit never happened.
So you interviewed them?
I've talked to all of them. Well, except for the sister, she won't talk to me. The fat
Which
bitch.
one is the sister? Is her name Raven?
Yeah, pound cake. I call her pound cake.
Oh, well, why you talking pound cake? She thick.
She built like pound cake.
Oh, really nice.
No.
Oh, damn.
No, she bought like 400 pounds of fun.
Oh, okay. You like that much fun?
No, not me.
Not you.
I'm saying for you.
They said them skinny niggas like them big girls.
No, not like that. She a little too big for me. She big as a goddamn couch.
Yeah, for sure.
No, no, thank you. No, thank you. Not the fuck ever. That be like taking down a water buffalo. I'm gonna be real, chat. That would be like taking down the goddamn water buffalo. See my boy Q in this. Let me give you a wrench back, man. Salute to my boy Q. Yeah, that would be like taking down a goddamn water buffalo, a seal straight out the ocean. Them seals just jump up and get to fly. Yeah, that'd be her big ass in a bathing suit, look like a goddamn seal. Let's continue. So you never met her?
No, I ain't never met her. Nah. I seen like little, commercials that they have here and there,
Yeah.
or whatever, promoting their business or whatever. But she seemed like a pretty young lady though.
Yeah. What about the daddy? You don't know the pops?
I ain't even know it was a man that worked there. I always just hear about the Raven, whoever the Raven girl is, and her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't know it was a dude.
Okay. Yeah, I interviewed the brother. Me and him got into it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we got into it bad.
I can imagine. Hey, the shit they said you was saying about me, I can imagine what you were saying about them.
Well, I can tell you one thing that I said about you.
Yeah, talk to me.
Okay, so
And I was gonna ask you that. I'm glad you reminded me.
I wouldn't tell you to your face. So one thing I said was, I got.
Tell me something you said about me that you know now that wasn't right, that you was wrong about.
I'll get to that after I tell you this.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll give you that one. All right. So I remember I had more footage than a lot of people because when the shit first popped off, it was going on Facebook. Everyone was looking for YouTube. But if you had the real footage, it was the people who was there on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit got scrubbed off the internet. But I still had like 8 hours of unseen footage from that crime scene because I was taking people videos and just downloading them, download them.
Mm-hmm.
So I had all the content. So I see a video of a dude, and crazy and ironic, the nigga had on the fucking gray sweatsuit. He's on the fucking
you back on your bullshit, right?
And I'm like, that's fucking Govan. That is Govan. That's what I'm telling you. I said that is Govan right there. That's a bald head nigga.
It was a nigga looking like me.
Talking about nigga. I'm gonna have to put this shit on this damn screen. The nigga was identical to you. I'm like, nigga, that's everyone.
You show me before I leave.
It's on I had to find it.
Okay, yeah,
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, okay.
But I still want to go back through my old footage and find that damn. I want to go back through my footage and find that. Definitely was a dude on that crime scene that I said, that's Govan. That's the motherfucking Govan. I swear, y'all, that's Govan right there in that gray sweatsuit. The gray, looking up, they was like, nigga, that is Govan. Oh my God, that's Govan.
Hey, if I was on that crime scene, my ass would still be in jail right now.
Where was you when Dolph died?
Riding down Crump, going to my.
See, I'll just say, where was you when Dolph died, man? It's threw up my hands. Like, come on, man. Let's just get to it, brother. Where was you at, man? Let's just fuck all the laughing and joking and shit. Where the fuck was you at? Riding down Crump, huh?
Brother's call out.
So when you found out you was riding around.
I wasn't riding around. I was headed to my brother's call out on Crump.
You wasn't in Memphis? Or you wasn't on Crump in Memphis? Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know Memphis.
Yeah.
So you in Memphis. How far away are you from the area he got shot at?
Crump is about, I'd say about maybe 12 minutes or something, 10 to 12 minutes away from there.
So it ain't far-fetched to say you could have pulled up at some point.
Yeah, it ain't far-fetched, but what makes it wouldn't have been far-fetched then. What makes it far-fetched now is if that was true,
yeah,
the police would have knew about it from my cell phone records. And
well, you could have left your cell phone at home. You could have just not took your cell phone because you know where he's gonna be at type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all would have heard about it in the trial.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So they would have loved to have that evidence that I pinged off a tower right there.
Well, something I said that was wrong. I definitely said you was the mastermind. I definitely said you plotted that shit. You had to, because how the fuck this straight dropping them even get involved in this? They just some young niggas.
Yeah.
He didn't put them boys up to it. Shit like that. So I was wrong about that. Obviously, I mean, you beat the fucking case. And I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I counted you out.
Yeah.
I said that.
They said somebody called me yesterday and said when I won the trial, they said, you almost pulled a Justin Timberlake, cried a river.
No. I don't even think I was live. I didn't cover the trial.
Oh, for
See,
real?
I didn't cover the Dolph trial.
So people
So there's live. I did not cover the Dolph trial. That's one thing I can say.
Okay.
I stopped covering the Dolph case as it went to trial. I was over it at that point.
But did you see some of my trial a little bit?
I did. I watched it. I just didn't cover it.
Okay, okay. And from everything
they didn't have shit on you.
From
I can honestly say the if they did, they fucked it all up. If they could have gotten you, they just went about it the wrong way. And to me, they just mishandled your whole case. To me,
yeah. Again, man, I'm gonna tell you something. It's so many movies that have came out, have been published that people haven't seen before, but it shares the same plot.
Yeah.
Where individuals will go out, commit a crime, get in trouble,
yeah,
and know they done, cooked. The shit that they done don't carry nothing less than a life sentence.
Yeah.
A person in a situation like that, a rotten ass motherfucker in a situation like that, what's the only option?
Stop talking.
Not
so
start talking.
Make up some shit, figure something.
Yeah, make up some shit.
You gotta figure a way out this
and
shit.
try to pin it on somebody. But
Yeah.
you know in your heart and you know in your mind that this your work.
Yeah.
But you know you done. And the only thing that could motherfucking remotely possibly save
Yeah.
is if you could come up with a lie good enough to put it on someone that it may not seem so far-fetched to say that this person did it because they was involuntarily involved.
Yeah.
So, and again, if what Cornelius was saying was the truth, why not tell it immediately? Why wait a year?
So Cornelius is the one who snitched on you.
Cornelius is the one who lied on me. Snitching and lying
I got you.
is
So
totally
he lied. He made up the story on you. And boy, you a cold nigga.
I just look like this.
Cold nigga, boy, trying to get me. I tried to get him to slip up right there. I definitely was. So he snitched on you. No. He lied on me. I'm like, oh, okay. He made up the story. Right. He snitched on you, but okay, we'll go with that. Okay, so Cornelius is the one who told a lie on you, and Straight Drop never went with that lie.
No.
So you still say Straight Drop a solid dude?
Yeah, drop solid. Yeah, drop him. Drop. Ain't nobody perfect.
Yeah.
The Cadiz nigga was trying to. He was trying to dirty cloud bro judgment up of me.
Yeah.
And Drop no man. I'm one of the best things that ever been around when it come to all them little niggas.
Yeah.
I ain't never told them niggas no about nothing. From my house to my cars to whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never turned my back on them.
Yeah.
Or none of that, including Tiff.
Sounds like all them little niggas was up under your belt. That's what it sound like. It sound like them little niggas was up under you.
With his crazy ass. And he flip out every other day. I still love him to death. That's nephew,
Yeah.
But Drop it's crazy. I was thinking about that nigga on the highway today. And Drop actually if he fuck with you, he'll solid dude, he'll loyal person if he fuck with you. And so I ain't got nothing bad to say about bro. I just I just wish he could be, be with his daughter, you know what I'm saying?
Seems like they kind of fuck with you.
I had love for them little niggas, you know what I'm saying? Still do.
Yeah.
All them little niggas. Them little niggas used to be in my house, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it like they was homeless or nothing, but outside the shell house, my house was the spot to go to.
Yeah.
And they know, one thing they know, quit ain't on no backdoor shit. Quit a loyal OG nigga out the hood.
Yeah.
And we go over here. We know we gonna be safe. And so, you know, I had a bond with them little niggas, like from No Love to Reese to, man, just all of them. You know what I'm saying? And I bond sometimes too quickly with people.
You're bonding with little kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're 40 some years old. Them niggas was like 20. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, brother. When you had them, you brainwashed them little niggas, allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Sometimes I bond with the wrong people. But if I bond with you and something bad happened to you, then yeah, of course it's gonna affect me.
Do you feel somewhat responsible for what happened to Straight Drop?
Good question. Look at him.
Well, I feel responsible.
When he repeats the question, that's when I get to him. When I noticed he only repeated several questions. It was maybe like 5 questions that he had to repeat and he had to think about. But I definitely hit him with that one. Do you feel responsible for what happened to Straight Drop? And he just, fuck Cornelius, because I know you don't like him, but you respect Straight Drop. Do you feel responsible for what happened to Straight Drop? And look at him. Look at the look on his face. He started getting emotional right here.
No, I don't. I don't feel responsible.
You think you could have played it different with him?
I don't feel responsible because I mean, that night when Cornelius came up with his magical idea or whatever, I probably could have been more vocal and told Juke, like, hey look, cuz I don't know this nigga like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just know of him. Met him over a bowl of nachos.
Yeah.
You know, man, whatever the little nigga talking about, fuck him, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do it on your own time, you know? But I didn't. I was sitting back. I was like a fly on the wall. The shit that I was hearing was music to my ears.
Yeah.
You know, so if I would have been more vocal like I am, because I'm very outspoken, if I see something that I don't like or somebody say something that I don't agree with, I'm gonna speak on it.
Yeah.
I ain't necessarily have a dog in that fight that night to say that I disagree with what I heard or whatever, but I probably should have just looked out a little more for Juke and should have just told Juke, like, man, look, I don't even really know this little nigga like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just be with my little play brother Bobby, BG. And maybe Juke wouldn't have continued the conversation with him. Juke wouldn't have heard him out.
Where was you at when Juke died?
Riding down Get Well in Memphis, Tennessee.
Boy, that motherfucker be riding around everywhere when it comes time for somebody to die. He know exactly where he was at when everybody died. He got an alibi for everything. I noticed that. Like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, watching TV. That nigga out riding down where was you riding down where was you on riding down? He just be riding down somewhere every time somebody died, don't he?
Yeah. How'd you hear about it?
My brother called me and told me. My older brother knows. He called me and told me.
How'd it hit you? Like, you was fucked up?
I mean, I'm a street nigga, you know, so death come with this shit.
Yeah.
I hated to hear it for my nigga because I fuck with Juke. Fuck with Juke. I fuck with Cuz, and you know, you hear it, then it shake you up for a few minutes. And you back there, you back to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, growing up in Orange Mound, we so numb to death.
Yeah.
You know. It's like if you ain't a kid or maybe an elderly person or something like that, man, that shit ain't nothing but a way of life.
So it didn't really fuck with you, you just...
I ain't gonna say it didn't fuck with me, but I wouldn't, you know,
you kind of numb to it.
I ain't shed no tears about it.
Yeah.
Cause I don't think Juke would have wanted no nigga to cry for him.
Yeah. But y'all were like family and y'all met each other at the age of 17. But let's continue.
I know what he would have wanted a nigga to do for him.
Did niggas do it?
I ain't gonna speak on that.
Because nobody ever got locked up for that, right? I just asked him. He said, I know what he would have wanted me to do. And I said, did niggas do it? He says, I'm not going to speak on that.
And I ain't gonna speak on whether nobody done got shot for it either.
Got you. So, what did that have anything to do with Dolph?
Did what?
Jook being killed.
Of course.
And you believe it was the other side that did it, or you know?
I know. I know who killed you. I know the person that pulled the trigger. I know the person that was on the passenger side.
How many people was it?
3.
And them 3 probably couldn't do an interview today.
2 of them couldn't.
So who's the third? Where's he at?
The same place where we are, breathing, enjoying air.
He went ghost.
He doing what he do.
I'm trying to come up with a way to ask this. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, but what? Huh? The fuck? I got you. So, if Jook never,
You know I deserve more for what you paid me, don't you?
well, you giving me I'm talking about, nigga, you giving me that shit. Like,
let's get to it.
Do you think Jook would have been in jail if he was still alive?
Of course.
For the dog shit. Because he was the true mastermind.
I'm not gonna say that. I can't speak and say that.
Allegedly off how it's worded in the case.
I mean, so if Juke, it's like if Juke was really the mastermind, like the police say, why the hell was it he incarcerated? All right, boom. They said I was the mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
They came and indicted me.
Yeah.
If the evidence was there and fitting, see, they knew or they felt like that I didn't have the same resources that Juke had to get $1 million defense team, which I didn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford $1 million lawyer at that time. So they felt like I was the weak link. Let's do to Govan what we wouldn't be able to get over with on Juke because of who his little brother is. Because if Juke would have got indicted, God was going to call in the cavalry.
Yeah.
You was going to see the best lawyers that money could buy. So they knew that they couldn't play like that with Yo or Juke. So they came at me because my attorney was William Massey, who unfortunately turned out to be working with the prosecution.
So your lawyer was working with the prosecution?
I don't want to go that far and disrespect Massey. But what I'll say is Massey wasn't fighting for me like he normally would.
Yeah.
Or he normally could or would do, or you know what I'm saying? And I peeped it and I seen it. I stayed locked up 8 months without a bond hearing.
Yeah.
It don't take a rocket
Them
scientist.
niggas was trying to, they tried to.
Yeah.
They was throwing a book.
Yeah. And he was giving me every excuse in the fucking world why we not having a bond hearing. And the shit just ended up playing out. And so soon as me and my family, we hired Manny Aurora from Atlanta, Georgia, the best attorney in the fucking world. Manny Aurora, Robert Wilson, and Quantrell Fletcher, who's my private investigator. When I hired them, I got a bond in a week.
Yeah.
So what they tell you? You know what I'm saying? So, if Massey is the type of individual that I thought he was, which was a good-hearted man, and I think overall Massey is a good person.
Yeah.
I love Massey like a father at one point.
Yeah.
Still do probably.
You just wish he would have fought harder.
Yeah, I just wish he would have fought harder, and I wish he would have not made me feel like he was handing me over to the government.
Was there ever a point, now that you say that, I got a good question for you. Was there ever a point where you was on that trial and you just like, heard them say something, and you just like, fuck that, they might got me. Was there ever that moment?
Hell yeah, of course.
How can they have you if you're fucking innocent? See how good I am at this? I mean, so you're admitting now that you do got something to do with this shit. That's why you pleaded out. You took a 10-year plea deal. And it makes fucking sense. A innocent man ain't gonna plead out in a murder case if he didn't have nothing to do with shit. But you definitely pleaded out 10 years and you felt like they had you and you felt like you were cooked. That means you did the shit. You were the fucking mastermind. Allegedly.
When they fought hard to get the picture into evidence, the picture of me and Juke that we took at Club Love in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it was a picture we were standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder. And it almost made it seem like we was just an alliance. And I felt like if they showed that picture to the jury and the jury seen that picture, it was kind of like embed a negative, I guess, cloud or something, I would say, in their mind about me.
Yeah.
And before Cornelius took the stand, I was afraid that if the prosecution believed the lies that Cornelius was telling, that there would be a damn good chance that the jury would too.
Yeah.
Thank God I had Manny Aurora, the line pill junkie disposer.
Yeah.
And he barbecued Cornelius' ass on that stand and highlighted all the lies that was told by Cornelius to the government. So when Manny started to beat him up, I started to feel a lot better about the situation.
So,
but when they came back with the verdict so fucking fast, it shifted my energy because
what
I
was
don't
you
know if you
thinking?
watch crime shows.
Yeah.
But if you do, then you know normally when they come back with a quick verdict, it's guilty.
Your ass cooked.
You cooked.
What was you thinking when they said they came back with the verdict just like that? What was you
I
thinking?
looked at Manny. I said, "Damn, man, they got it wrong."
You thinking you gone?
Yeah, I knew I was gone. An hour and a half verdict on a high profile case.
Oh,
like
nigga,
that.
I knew you was this nigga. They got him life. He going straight drop.
And so, Manny said, "I know what you're saying, Govan." He said, "Normally, you know, if it come back that fast, yeah." He said, "But have I seen it happen different before? I have. Let's go in here and see what they got."
Yeah.
And man, it was just always, even when it was moments when maybe I felt defeated here and there, man, it was always optimistic, you know. And Manny a good man. Like he just not, Manny not a lawyer that's out here defending scumbags and trying to get fucking killers off of cases scot-free. If Manny believes in you and he believes in his heart that you are innocent, he will go to the fucking end of hell for you.
But you said he didn't fight hard for you, meaning he thought your ass was guilty. But let's continue.
And that's the type of lawyer that you need. And I was blessed to get that type of lawyer because if I didn't have Manny Aurora, I would have 3 life sentences right now.
So if they would have pulled Juke in on this shit, do you feel like Juke would have pulled you in?
Juke couldn't have pulled me in. I was already in. They was wanting Juke to pull Gotti in.
Yeah.
And that's something he would have never done. Under no circumstance.
So I feel like Juke would have tried to do what Cornelius did to you.
No, because I know Juke would have been, the Juke that I know would have been screaming, would have been standing on his innocence as well.
Yeah.
So to tell a lie on me, you have to involve yourself to tell a lie on me. You know what I'm saying? You have to implicate yourself. And I don't see Juke. I don't see the Juke that I knew wouldn't have done that.
A lot of people say CMG gonna get RICO'd. You feel like Yeah, a lot of people say
The only way CMG could have got RICO'd is if me and Gotti had ever had any business dealings.
Well, really, you being free kind of shuts that shit down.
Exactly. You know, and
Because
it's like
Cornelius and Straight Drop don't got no connection to Gotti.
exactly. I've been on several podcasts and I've like openly stated, me and Gotti have never done any business. He's never gave me a dime. There's no way I could come on these podcasts and say these things if I was building a fucking RICO
Yeah.
against CMG. Like everything that I said when it's time for court, if this was true, wouldn't even be credible. Because here it is, I'm on podcast stating that, which is the truth, that me and this man never done any business. So in order for them to have a RICO, me and Gotti would have to have some type of business dealings, some type of illegal dealings or something. And we have neither.
Or you too smart and they would never know.
Man, I'm gonna keep it all the way G with you. I'm a smart man.
Yeah.
But I'm my autistic son.
Yeah.
Me and Gotti ain't never did. Me and Gotti ain't never rode to the store together.
Yeah.
I just always respected your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? I respected how he, you know, put the people around him on. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to say. It's almost feel kind of weird to hear me say that I don't have a relationship with Gotti because I got relationships with so many people around him.
So to this day, you still haven't had a conversation with him after you beat the case. You still didn't talk to him.
If I've had a conversation with Gotti since then, I'm gonna stop bringing family into this and swearing on family or whatever. But
yeah,
to answer your question, no, I haven't. And but it goes back to me saying, if I wanted to get in contact with yo, like if I wanted to just stomp down, talk to him, I could.
Yeah.
I could hit Grip up. I could call B. B is actually my brother. Like, and B one of the closest things to Gotti.
Yeah.
I knew B before Gotti. You know, I was there. When I say there, I was in the streets with B.
You was there with CMG and them boys. You didn't say I was there. I mean, what I said there, I meant, you know, you fucked up, right? You know, you didn't fucked up, right?
Around the time when he put the battery in CMG bag.
Yeah.
And he helped finance that whole movement over there in the beginning. So B got a lot of love and respect from over there with Gotti. And so like I said, if I wanted to if it was something bothering me to that point,
yeah,
hell, I could go to the restaurant and talk to his mom.
So you don't even want to have a conversation with him?
Do I want to have a conversation with Gotti?
Yeah.
There he go asking the question again.
Me saying I want to have a conversation with Gotti sound kind of a little groupie to me.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to have no conversations with no nigga. I like to talk to bitches.
But I mean,
but let me finish.
Okay.
Please let me finish.
Go ahead.
Do I want to have a conversation with him? I don't feel like if I wanted to that bad, then I feel like I could make it happen. Does a conversation need to be had?
Yeah. That's a better question.
It does.
Yeah.
Definitely. Will it happen? That's on y'all.
Now notice, you said you only had one conversation with this man your entire life. Y'all talked on the phone one time. You never rode to the store with him. You never did no business with him. You never even met the nigga face to face. What the fuck y'all need to talk about? For someone who has no dealings with each other, I mean, I would think y'all would just keep it that way. What conversation needs to be had if y'all never had a conversation about anything other than one phone conversation ever? You see what I'm saying? You slip up by talking too much. Let's continue.
You know, if I was in his shoes, the conversation would happen.
So he should be reaching out. I get what you're saying. So there's no issue there. Do you feel like, is it?
With me and Gotti?
Yeah.
No, ain't no issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo don't owe me nothing.
Oh, got you.
No, Gotti don't owe me. He don't owe me a dime in Chinese money. But you got to assess the situation too.
Yeah.
I was thrown into a whole beef and a whole situation that ain't got shit to do with me.
You still be in Memphis, don't you?
And here it is. I'm still out here in these streets.
Yeah.
And I'm moving around like, in the way I move, it's like I'm on the CMG side of the war.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do.
But it's just like today, like how I pulled up,
Yeah.
how I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker be like, oh, there's some CMG niggas outside.
Yeah.
The folks don't know shit about no CMG. You know what I'm saying? Them my niggas. You know, so, but again, if something was to pop off, they'll be saying, we CMG got into it with paper route.
Yeah.
And I just feel like,
but you got to move like that, and you don't got nothing to do with this shit.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
So how did it make you feel? And niggas ain't even reached out like, nigga, you good.
Man, it's crazy.
You feel me?
It's hard for me.
Boy, I'm asking some good ass questions. Boy, that boy Ratchet is cold, boy.
To say you're right. You know, because again, God don't owe me shit. But if I was in his shoes,
he do.
If I was in his shoes, I would have reached out to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially after you know now that Brian tried to do no harm to you.
We're solid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I would have been reached out to Gotti if the shoe was on the other foot.
Because you could have. Niggas all expected
Yeah,
you to.
I could have melted Gotti over a nacho bowl.
You know what I'm saying? You
know,
did a lot of shit.
They was basically sending messages through my attorney begging me to say certain things.
Yeah.
He could have melted Gotti over a nacho bowl.
Yeah.
Daniel wanted to give me a script. And I could have easily read that motherfucker and been home the next day.
Facts.
We lied.
You could have folded.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't have been a fold. It would have been me turning into the devil, saying whatever they wanted me to say about Gotti to get what they wanted. And I just wasn't willing to lie on Gotti like that.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, again, like, you know, when I was in there and trying to come up with, you know, lawyer fees, 200 grand and shit like that or whatever, you know, I could have felt bitter because ain't nobody reached out, tried to help or whatever, but I just manned up, man, you know what I'm saying, and did what I know to do, and shit, just never quit and just keep fighting, and I just fought or whatever, and I fought my way up out this shit.
What was your relationship like with Dolph when he died? Your personal relationship?
If we would have seen, we ain't have each other number or nothing, but if we seen each other, we definitely would have spoke.
So if you would have seen Dolph, it was no smoke.
No, hell no.
You did not want to see nothing bad happen to Dolph.
For what? See, Dolph ain't never did. Man, Dolph ain't never did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always known Dolph sell weed, fuck bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that hurts me. You know what I'm saying? None of that goes against nothing that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he did nothing to me. You know, so no, hell no, bro. My heart ain't. I'm not built like that. My heart don't not wired like that. I don't like to see innocent people get killed.
Yeah.
I don't like to see. I don't wish death on people that ain't done shit to me. You know. I just try to live my life how like a nigga would when they say they standing on principles.
Yeah.
That's how I try to live my life. I try, you know, I ain't nobody perfect, but I swear I try my best too.
Do you still go through Memphis?
I think I just left Memphis to come to you.
Yeah. So
I woke up at 5 this morning and got on the highway to come to you.
So how do you feel safe in Memphis?
I'm safe anywhere I go.
You don't feel like nobody want to do you nothing?
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah,
And
but they know what they got to do that.
So you still feel like the paper outside still want to see something happen to you, even though they know with paperwork.
It's a few niggas over there on their side that I'm sure they feel like, damn, Quit probably didn't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But you got some niggas over there on their side, they younger or whatever, and they stuck on what they stuck on, and they believe what they believe.
Yeah.
And I respect it, I just wish they knew the truth or whatever. But as far as me moving around Memphis and me feeling safe or whatever, I'm the type of person that, and this might sound crazy, but I feel safer in Orange Mound than I do in Germantown.
Yeah.
And I know Orange Mound. I don't know Germantown like that.
Yeah.
Even though Germantown, a white area or whatever, shit rarely happens. Bartlett, shit rarely happens, but I don't know those streets. I don't know those cuts.
Yeah.
And shit like I do Orange Mound. So I feel safer in the Mound than I do in the white neighborhoods. And as far as me still moving around, I'm gonna move around Memphis till I die.
Yeah.
As long as I got somebody there, as long as I got one person there that I love and that love me, Memphis gonna always, even if I dislike Memphis sometimes, Memphis still gonna be my home, still gonna be where my heart is. So it ain't nothing gonna run me from it.
So if you made enough money, you still would be there if you was a millionaire.
I got enough money to move now.
But if you're a millionaire right now,
go fuck if I was a billionaire.
You still would be in Memphis.
If Haley Govan in Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going back.
Yeah. I take it that's your daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Nicholas Carpenter in Memphis.
Shout out to Haley.
Yeah, I'm going back. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, ain't nothing gonna keep me from it.
So, if you could tell Dolph one thing right now, what would you tell him?
I ain't quit letting that sucker, that nigga Gucci man, put that battery in your back. Let that shit go, bro. Get you some money. Or take that phone call with Gotti.
You feel like a sit down could have.
Yeah. It's a nigga named Lil Wook from my city. He tried to put it together. But Dolph wasn't going for it.
Dolph was just hard headed.
I ain't gonna say he was hard headed, To Dolph credit, if some niggas had done shot me or shot on me or whatever, I think it'll be kind of hard for me to squash it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if I ain't got my lick back. We might squash it after I get my lick back. But we ain't finna end it with you having one up.
Yeah.
Nah.
So the sit down was just never gonna happen anyway.
Like, not at that point, at least from what Dolph told Lil Wook.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, maybe after he got his lick back or something, then maybe that could have been considered.
What would happen if you and Key Glock ran into each other?
Nah, shit.
You think you and Key Glock cool?
Man, Glock don't want to see a baby picture of me. I want to see an ultrasound picture of me. Glock,
he definitely has
something. Weigh $1.5 wet. Do you see Glock?
Yeah.
Man, we better not be no motherfucking establishment or club or no shit like that.
So you think he would?
I ain't got no beef with. Let me get that clear. I ain't got no beef with Glock.
But he got beef with you.
But if I run into Glock and Glock got some smoke with me, Glock is better catch cataracts quick. Cause man, Glock, man, that's a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I do to a baby?
But I did hear he had smoke with you.
Okay, Glock know where to find me. Matter of fact, I'll pull up. If Glock wanted.
He left Memphis. Glock got the fuck on up out of there.
So when niggas say they looking for you, a lot of times they be looking for you with 30 other niggas.
Yeah.
I want a nigga to be looking for me by itself.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you'll earn some. Yeah. You'll be able to get on one of them pages in my book.
Yeah.
If you looking for me by yourself. Because ain't no nigga looking for me. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga looking for me like that, you ain't got to make no but a call.
So have you ever heard that in the streets that he had some smoke with you?
No.
You ain't never heard?
And bet not.
Okay.
Because if I hear a nigga got some smoke with me, then I got it with you. And when I got smoke with a nigga, I don't live with smoke.
Yeah. You gotta get it off your chest.
Yeah. I'm putting the smoke. I'm putting the fire. Nigga start a fire, I'm gonna put it out, man.
So have you had any run-ins with anybody from that side since you?
Yeah. I just seen yo the other day again. Yo a real nigga. Yo a DeMario Cleese. Yo a OG from Castalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, born, I'm talking about blood, sweat, and tears in that paper route shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying yo no hoe. That ain't what I'm implicating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Yo,
it ain't no
just
smoke.
it's just if it's smoke, I don't know it. 'Cause
Y'all, did y'all speak?
we shook hands,
Okay.
laughed, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with him.
Yeah.
He knew me before he knew Dolph.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so yeah, I done bumped into and it's been a few phone calls made about me from over there in Castaic. Niggas think I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You know, niggas calling, asking, like, checking the temperature, like, damn, so dude.
Yeah.
You know, the shit he be saying on them interviews, and niggas tell him, hey, dude, stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude say what he want to say.
I heard about you. You said you for real.
I try to be.
Yeah. So when you was incarcerated, you did end up losing your daughter.
No, not when I was incarcerated.
You was out on
Yeah,
bond.
my daughter got murdered before Dolph. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think my daughter got killed.
That's a fucking lie, though. Your daughter got killed in September 2022. Dolph died in November 2021. So I don't see how the fuck he sat there and lied like that, though.
After Dolph.
Yeah, that's how I thought the story was.
Yeah, see, that's what a lot of people don't. The shit, the internet got a lot of people fooled.
Yeah.
And the internet is undefeated.
So did you ever find out what that had to do with?
Yeah, everybody that was involved was arrested.
Yeah.
I know exactly. I got it in black and white, and I'm gonna send that to you as well because I want you to put that up.
Okay.
So I'm sick and tired of people saying that my daughter's death had something to do with this paper route shit.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people are saying. So I want to clear it up.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. And this ain't no disrespect to nobody in Castaic. But if a motherfucker from paper route had done killed my daughter, wouldn't no motherfucker be able to stand out on no corners or none of this shit. Walk to the store or none of this shit. I send a blitz through that bitch every day. Yeah, no. And then them people over there, man, like outside of the shit that happened, them niggas, they some good niggas. It's just beef.
Yeah.
You know.
Niggas just caught up in some shit.
Yeah, niggas just caught up in some shit. But them niggas some hustlers, them niggas some good niggas. I don't think them niggas got the heart to kill no kids. I know I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want your kid, bro. I want you if I got smoke with you. If I can't get you, then it is what it is. And you do a good job of hiding.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna bother her on your baby. Because that ain't my heart.
So all in all, what did that have to do with?
Lil Uzi, buying her, spending $300,000-$400,000 on some damn jewelry, and taking her to Johnny, and they putting it all on the internet, and she just so happened was in a club one night, and the little young niggas was down in Houston from Louisiana celebrating his baby mama's birthday.
Yeah.
It was like 2 or 3 girls and about 4 boys or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they seen my baby and just plotted to try to rob her for all her shit.
Damn.
And my baby, like me, she wasn't going. She let that motherfucker fly. She let it go first.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she did, because the Detective Lovelace, shout out to him, he told me that if my baby they get the rounds off and shoot that bitch ass nigga, then they might have would have got away with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they told the whole story from top to bottom, like, bang. And, and this, in all fairness, the paper route, like, them little boys told everything. If they would have had something to do with it, them little boys would have told it. And the little girls.
Yeah.
These girls we talking about.
Yeah.
They was involved. So they would have told it. But nah, man, no. Them niggas over there ain't got the heart to kill no kids like that. We ain't talking about no devils. We just talking about some niggas that
just some random shit.
They loved it Dolph, and Dolph was their nigga, and they riding for their nigga.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
So glad we can clear up that. Shout out to a lot of Cash Desto.
For sure, appreciate it.
She was dope too.
Yeah, for sure.
So now you transition into doing YouTube and blogging and doing interviews. What's that been like for you?
So at that point, we're done talking about the case at that point. So if y'all want to watch the full interview, I'll put the link. It's the last video I posted on my channel. So if y'all want to catch the full interview, make sure you do. The interview is amazing. I thought it was a very telling interview. That interview might have gotten him picked up by the feds. I don't know. We don't know. Y'all voting in the chat. What did y'all say? Let's see. I don't even see the poll no more on my shit. Hold on. I don't even see the poll no more. Oh, there you go. It says 59% say that interview got him locked up. 41% say it didn't. With 1,200 votes, almost 1,300 votes. We're going to close that out in just a minute. Make sure you vote on the poll. Make sure you double tap that screen to get the likes up if you so choose to. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Where we at on the subscribers? Hey, we got 400 subscribers away until we get to 204K. Y'all make sure to subscribe to the channel, man. Everybody in the building, make sure y'all are subscribing to this channel. The Govan interview, I will put that in the description of this video right here. I'll put it in the description. So everybody can go check that video out, man. Hopefully this was an eye-opener to everybody about what the fuck going on with Govan. He definitely had some shit to do with the Dolph shit. I believe so. I believe y'all believe so. I believe everybody believes Govan has something to do with that shit, right? Let me know in the chat. As soon as this ends, I want everybody to jump in the comment section and let me know what the fuck y'all thought about all this shit that was going on with this damn Young Dolph, Hernandez Govan, Yo Gotti, Key Glock, Big Juke situation, straight drop Cornelius Smith. I don't know, man. It was a lot of lies. It was some truth. It was a lot of tension throughout that whole interview. And now Govan finds himself in a lot of trouble all over again. Don't know what the fuck going on with him, but Govan has found himself in a lot of trouble, gang. How he gonna get himself up out of this one? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. How Govan gets himself out of this one, I don't know about this shit, y'all. So what that mean? What does what mean? But everybody, hopefully y'all enjoyed the damn show. We've been here for 3 hours, gang. I didn't even realize this show was gonna be that damn. Was it 3 hours? Almost 2.5 hours. Almost 3 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes, something like that. But yeah, all in all, this was a dope episode. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the content. We will be back tomorrow night. As always, salute to my moderators, salute to the green team, salute to the chat. I love each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all double tap the screen on your way out to get these likes up. Make sure y'all are follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is right there, the Ratchettv. Facebook, KVNGGREG, King Greg, but it's KVNG. So go to my Facebook, go to my Instagram, tap in with your boy. And hey, man, as always, this your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang, and this is Ratchettv. We report, you decide. I'm gone, gang.